fucking happened. Okay,
You get in the fight.
you don't know. You have no fucking clue what's just happened. All right, it is the fucking end. It is the fucking end for like. Look. Hey, I said this. Rose was on Wednesday, right? I said if this shit hits mainstream, this Chris Chan shit hits the mainstream, right? You will have people fucking outraged when they hear about the story. But because it's going to be picked up by probably some right-wing person, you're going to see people blindly defend fucking Chris Chan because guess what just fucking happened, Sen?
Oh, Tucker thingy.
Tucker fucking Carlson. It's over. It's fucking over. Oh man, this shit is nuts. Holy fuck.
I guess we have a reason to cover him again.
Well, okay, no, the reason to cover him is pretty important, actually. So, two things I want to talk about tonight. Actually, you know, like I said, normally we start off the stream talking about some other stuff. I heard something fucking disgusting, and it really fucking offended me today.
Okay, what happened?
Okay, so look, I need y'all to understand that, you know, we've been talking about some really fucked up shit, right? We talked about the Ohmwrecker stuff, the Chris Chan stuff, okay? And this is pretty on fucking par with that, okay? So as you probably all know, me and my wife, we went to go see Suicide Squad on Thursday, right? You know, opening night premiere and everything. You know, we both really enjoyed the movie, okay? My wife comes home today and says that her coworker said, oh, she liked that movie. She really needs to watch the fucking 2016 movie, and said it was a good fucking movie. Now, that is fucking disgusting to me. 2016 Suicide Squad is fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah, that movie was fucking shit.
It was fucking awful. And then I'm sitting there telling my wife it's a bad movie. It's a bad movie. She won't even listen to me. She's downstairs watching it right now, Sen. She's watching the fucking movie right now.
Is she enjoying it?
I don't know. I don't want to know. If she enjoys it, what am I supposed to do?
Question your humanity.
I don't know. But goddamn, man. God fucking damn. Okay, so, but in all seriousness, actually, I really like the Suicide Squad movie. If you guys, like, honestly, if you can't get to the movie theaters, you're afraid of COVID or something, go watch it on HBO Max. Like, this movie was fucking phenomenal. Right? It's so fucking funny. Like, I don't know. I don't know how else to fucking put that. It's just fucking hilarious.
The Suicide Squad that came out recently?
The one that came out on Thursday.
Yeah. I was hearing a lot of positive things about that.
Oh, dude, it was fucking great. Okay. I guess we will play the Tucker Carlson clip because that is nuts. But a couple of things I want to talk about first. Let me find... oh my gosh, here we go. I want y'all to understand that Twitter is sometimes just an awful place, right? Am I blocked by this woman? I hope I am. Ha! Fuck you, PETA. Okay, so guys, I am commandeering the word, although I don't know if it's ever been used by anybody else. Pedophiles. Okay, so a pedophile is a degenerate working for fucking PETA and relentlessly murdering animals. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, PETA believes so strongly that animals should not be owned by humans that they massacre animals en masse because they'd rather them die than be pets to human beings. Right? They'd rather just fucking kill them. Right, this is PETA, the animal rights group, right? But I want to introduce you to Kathy. Kathy is a disgusting little fucking bitch, right? And the reason why I'm going to be very, very cruel and mean to this disgusting, terrible, fucking degenerate named Kathy is because let me switch over to the next tab for you guys. I just want you to understand this, right?
Kathy.
We'll get it. We'll get into it.
PETA? I hate PETA.
Everybody hates PETA. PETA's fucking disgusting. Okay? Good. Because I want you to see this. Victory, after years of dedicated effort, PETA secures a new life for exploited chimpanzees. Okay?
Oh, God.
And look at this terrible cage that this little poor chimpanzee is in. Right? Oh, this is awful. This is the worst thing ever. This is terrible. Sen, this is awful, right? How dare they? How dare they keep these chimpanzees in these small cages where they're breeding them and they're terrible living conditions? Oh my God, it's just so fucking awful. But unfortunately, none of it's fucking true.
Aww.
Okay, so look at this shit, right? Did you see this? Do you see this? This is an encampment for chimpanzees. Only 6 of them live there, right? And this is a
like
massive
Planet of the Apes with James Franco.
The fuck?
Fuck?
Oh yeah, actually, no. I get what you're saying. This is a sanctuary for 6 chimpanzees, right? The place is massive. It is open. Well, PETA didn't like the idea of somebody running a sanctuary for chimpanzees and it not being associated with the glorious nation of fucking pedophiles. So what they did was they filed lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit, and then went to the owners of the sanctuary and said, okay, tell you what, you give us 3 chimpanzees, you keep 4 and we'll leave you alone, right? And the owner said, no, we're not going to do that. So they went with lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit until the court said, okay, fine, you can have the chimpanzees. So PETA is now taking these chimpanzees out of this massive sanctuary.
But they euthanize animals because they don't have enough space to rehouse
Exactly. Now
they're
taking
them out of a nice place.
Steve, hold on. They're taking the remaining chimpanzees from the sanctuary. They already took 3 from the sanctuary. And guess what? Those 3 chimpanzees that they took are dead now.
No,
hold on. So because PETA went to court and argued that these animals were kept in inhumane conditions, right? That they don't have any room to move around, that they're being bred by sick individuals, right? So guess what's going to happen to these 6 chimpanzees now? They're going to a much smaller facility that houses 50 different chimpanzees and orangutans, right? And it just so happens that Kathy, right, this woman claiming to be this virtuous person when she's in reality a disgusting little fucking creep, is going to be selling private tours. You can pay her $250 to see all the chimpanzees and orangutans that she has stolen from better people.
That's fucking terrible.
It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Now, we all know that PETA, although it claims to be an animal rights group, actively murders animals en masse because they'd rather kill the fucking animals than see human beings taking care of them. PETA, like honestly, out of every single fucking group that exists, right? If you had to remove any of them, right? Fucking get rid of PETA. And by all means possible. I don't fucking know how you fucking do it, but they are disgusting, they are liars, and they are absolutely taking chimpanzees from a sanctuary to shove them into their own little private zoo where they'll charge people $250 to go watch them.
Oh, they also condone like violence, like blowing up research labs and shit, and freeing a whole bunch of animals into non-native areas. So like it's bad, just bad overall. You know, I don't know, man.
The
person who runs it's a psychopath too. I don't know if you know anything about her.
Are you talking about Kathy? No. I don't know what she does for PETA. I know that everybody involved in that organization are fucking monsters. You ever see anyone from PETA ever fucking talk to you about inhumane treatment? Let them know that they murder 84% of the animals that they take in yearly. They murder 84% of the animals they take in, and they are running private little fucking zoos.
Yeah.
That's
which is like what they claim to be against, zoos and shit.
Oh yeah. Except when it makes them money, right? So they're insane. They're fucking disgusting. I just want y'all to understand this because when we put together the stream tonight, I hadn't heard about this story yet. Okay? And I just wanted to give you some brief understanding of what disgusting little fucking creeps the people at PETA are. So if you ever see anyone from PETA try to like fucking moralize and grandstand, let them know that they're savage little fucking freak shows who kill animals for fun and then run their own little private zoos to profit off and exploit animals. And when they say, no, we don't, so yes, you fucking do. Yes, you fucking do. You fucking little creeps. And then call them a bunch of fucking pedophiles. Horse fucking little shit stains. All right, so there you go. I had to go off on this shit because it really upset me watching this beautiful sanctuary for the chimpanzees that they were just ripped away from so that they can go be little fucking circus monkeys in PETA's little private prison.
I mean, it's a life. Right?
What the fuck?
All right, so
wait, how did they die? How did the monkeys
they euthanize animals.
Yeah. So
well, actually, the three chimpanzees, how did they die? Well, you see, when you try to introduce outside chimpanzees to an active fucking group of chimpanzees, they see them as outsiders and they murder them.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah. But see, PETA knows this, right? But since, all the money that they're basically taking by exploiting animals, they don't want to actually put towards building new facilities, right? What they're doing is they're just shoving them all into the same area and letting them get killed. But it's better than running a chimpanzee sanctuary, right? PETA are disgusting. They're little fucking murderers, and they actively enjoy murdering animals, right? Because when you're murdering 84% of the animals you're taking in, it must be because you enjoy killing animals.
Yeah, and
fucking disgusting.
So, how are they still an organization? How did the FBI not get them yet?
Because, well, you see, they
committing terrorist acts.
You see, they have tons of backing from all these left-wing organizations because they preach all these things about animal safety and animal cruelty, and then people give them money thinking that they actually fucking care about any of this shit. But they don't. They murder animals for fun, and they rip animals out of nice, big, beautiful sanctuaries where they are able to roam around and be with their kind, and then they shove them into tiny little fucking prisons where they can go ahead and milk people for even more cash.
I'm glad this is an anti-PETA episode. Can we do an anti-recycling episode too?
I mean, nothing's wrong with recycling, but fucking PETA, they're deranged little fucking monsters. Anyone who's involved in PETA are deranged little monster. You ever see them show up and throw blood? Get one of the fucking buckets out of their hands and toss it on them, and remind them that they murder 84% of the animals that they take into custody. Oh, fur is murder. Yeah. PETA is fucking serial fucking killers. Okay. Yeah. X King said PETA sick in the head. Thank you so much for the super chat, and absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Hey, you want to know what's really disgusting about? You want what's really disgusting about the chimpanzees that they removed from the sanctuary, right? When PETA showed up, they showed up with a fleet of U.S. Marshals who refused to let anyone film what was going on. Yeah, that's PETA for you. Disgusting little fucking psychotic animal killers, and they're declaring this a fucking victory. Right? They preach that they want to end exploitation of animals. Meanwhile, they're running a private little zoo. For $250 a ticket, you can see all the chimpanzees and orangutans that they have kidnapped and are exploiting. So if you want to give them money, you give them fucking money. But then know that I will always call you a fucking pedophile. Anyways.
Aura says that there's animal rescue channels that pretend to rescue the animals, but they're harming them. I didn't know those existed.
Yeah, probably.
That's no good.
Well, people understand that people really care about animals, right? Like PETA. So the people that run PETA, they don't care about fucking animals. They care about your fucking money. They don't want to open up new facilities to take care of any of the animals they take in, right? That'd be too expensive. So what they're doing instead is murdering them en masse every fucking day. And that there have been attempts to pull PETA's license to run sanctuaries, given that we now understand that they murder animals en masse. And every single time, some dumbass, brain-damaged politician shows up and says, no, these people are saving animals by murdering them en masse.
Well, the politicians only care about the money, so it would make
Oh,
sense
yeah.
to do that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Guess what PETA does with all the fucking money that they get off exploiting animals? They shove it into politicians' pockets to protect their little fucking grift.
They buy useless shit too. Penn and Teller did an episode on them, and they like bought like $42,000 lettuce costumes and like a big ass walk-in freezer to store the dead animals and shit.
Jesus,
good time.
Yeah. Bro, like, I don't like everybody makes fun of PETA as being these granola eating bitches and everything. We got to stop that. We really need to stop that, right? Because PETA are vicious little fucking grifters that murder animals en masse. Mm-hmm. We need to stop pretending they're granola eating bitches, right? They're little fucking psychopathic serial killers.
Yeah. They teach kids how to make bombs. No, I'm serious. They teach kids how to make bombs. They're like,
are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting into some like terrorist shit. What the fuck?
That's why I'm like, I don't know why the FBI literally like shut them down. They shut down the people that do their bidding for them, but like the money trail is there. Like they gave this guy $25,000 to go blow up a building, and like, how are they not fucking indicted on that? Like, doesn't make sense.
Let me be very clear. I don't care what party they're from. I don't care what other policies that they have. Any politician that says they will shut down PETA for good, throw all your money at them. Support them like crazy. Because PETA needs to be fucking stopped. They're animal fucking serial killers. They enjoy murdering animals, and they love taking fucking money by fucking exploiting them.
Yeah.
They're fucking monsters. They are fucking monsters, and they should be stopped immediately. So any politician that guarantees to stop the animal abuse committed by PETA every single fucking year, that's who needs your support.
It's gonna be The Rock in 20 years.
I don't fucking care. I don't care if it's The Rock. I don't care if it's fucking AOC, that brain damaged little silver spoon socialist. If she promises to shut down fucking PETA, she can have all my fucking money. Just get it done.
Yeah.
Passionate
about this. He's the animal lover here.
I do. I fucking do. I absolutely fucking do. In fact, I think Judgement told me one of her friends was like a PETA advocate. I said they're a fucking serial killer then.
Oh shit. I didn't know that went down.
Sure.
Some dumbass from California. If it makes sense, right? Anyways, let's get into one of the main topics of tonight. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the Ohmwrecker stuff. We talked a lot about it, right? Yeah, we talked a lot about it on Send Stream. So if you really want like my full thoughts and opinions on it, you can go watch my part from that. Plus, I think Send, you guys watched the video. I'm not going to play it, right? Because really,
you were going to watch the video, but then you came in and sidetracked everything, so we couldn't anymore.
Okay, I'm not. Because here's the thing, I don't care. I don't really care about TJB uploading a video about it. I just want to send this message. These DMs that are being shared around as proof that Ohmwrecker is some sort of pedo degenerate, right? Mm-hmm. Look, I made it very clear with the pyrocynical stuff. Pyrocynical is fucking creepy, right? With some of the shit that he's into, right? He's a fucking meme to me. He's a fucking laughing stock to me, right? But he's not a fucking pedophile, right? So I will defend pyrocynical on that front, hands down, as everyone runs around and calls him a fucking P word and shit. I don't know Call Me Carson. I really don't. But people called him a fucking P word and a groomer because, you know, he was 19 dating a 17-year-old, which literally you have to be fucking brain damaged to actually take a moral stance against that. But I don't like Ohmwrecker at all. Ohmwrecker is a dishonest, disingenuous little fucking shit stain, right? But what I don't want is for people to go ahead and start calling him P word, right? Because as much as I know he fucking deserves this shit because he's put it on other people, and I understand karma's a real thing and everything, but this is a fake fucking story. These DMs are not fucking legitimate, right? Now, look, realm of possibility. I always say, like, is it within the realm of possibility? Yeah, sure, it fucking is, right? But I want you to see how fucking absurd this shit is, okay? Now, this Ohmwrecker, the beta buttersoft bitch, right? Who's active fucking male feminist, right? Who's such a pussy when a girl is trying to flirt with him, he can't even be direct about it, right? He has to beat around the bush for 20 fucking minutes. And the best he can say is, oh,
hey, do I got nice
tits?
Cute. It's like, I don't know. I haven't seen him IRL.
Yeah. You know, he goes, yeah, I think you're cute. That's him getting really hot and fucking heavy. Okay?
No, for real though.
I'll kill my look at this shit. I'll kill myself if I don't see your tranny pussy. Come on.
Jesus
Anyone who thinks
Christ.
Ohmwrecker literally said this shit, I'm sorry. Look, I know TJ said he thinks these could be legit. I think that that's massive fucking confirmation bias because he hates fucking Ohmwrecker. And I think that he really needs to take a step back from his hatred of Ohmwrecker because this is not fucking legitimate. And, you know, when I asked TJ...
he'd take it back if he needed to.
Well, I think he needs to, okay? I think he really does need to, because when TJ explained to me how he got these messages, red flags all the way around the fucking world, okay? According to TJ, no, stop. According to TJ, this was sent to him by somebody who said that somebody else had posted it to Twitter. He can't find whoever originally posted this to Twitter. I've tried to find this stuff. I haven't been able to. Right? Maybe it was, but the person that told him all of this, when he contacted them, ghosted on him and hasn't spoken to him in 2 weeks. This is fucking bait. This is an obvious fucking setup, right? It's clearly being done by someone who hates Ohmwrecker and just wants the dude to fucking suffer. Now, Ohmwrecker has posited his own theory, which is fucking brain damage, that TJV made the entire thing up, right? Okay, I'm going to give him another brain damage take. Ohmwrecker, who's known for running gay ops, set this whole thing up so you garner sympathy and ruin TJ's credibility because he hates TJ. There you go. They're fucking stupid all the way around. This is more than likely somebody who doesn't like Ohmwrecker and decided to just give him a taste of his own fucking medicine, right? I think it was a mistake for TJ to upload it, right? And now Ohmwrecker's threatening him legally, and TJ said, you know, he's reaching out to contact attorneys, right? Ohmwrecker doesn't have a fucking case to begin with because there's no way he could ever prove fucking damages, right? Oh, TJ's video within an hour damaged my business. He's been dropping subs for like 2 fucking months. Had nothing to do with TJ.
Yeah,
so legally, this is a fucking non-issue. But I still don't think TJ should have uploaded the video because Ohmwrecker has already got his entire fucking audience drooling, right? Just frothing at the fucking mouth because TJ speculated, based on shit that the people in the server were saying, that Ohmwrecker was like getting his Discord banned, some stupid shit like that, right? Like honestly, I don't think Ohmwrecker has the balls to do that. Just to be clear, I don't think he actually has the balls to do that. But then Ohmwrecker is like saying, there's no way I could have done it. What he's saying seems legitimate, right? It does seem legitimate. His explanation for how he couldn't have done it. So he's already got that he's lording over TJ's head, whether or not you think it's fair or not. Now he's going to lord this shit over TJ too and say, look at all the times TJV has lied about me. It doesn't need to be an honest statement. Ohmwrecker can continue to fucking lie about this, then take clips from his video completely out of context, show the fucking thumbnail he used for the recent video. Do not engage with these fucking DMs, right? This it's not even the way that Ohmwrecker talks. Ohmwrecker's a little fucking grammar Nazi. He's a little fucking grammar Nazi. Even when he was in his little back and forth bitch crusade with fucking Delirious and like replying to him immediately, he was still responding with proper grammar, right? This looks like a fucking 12-year-old was writing this shit, right? Like a fucking stupid ass teenager. Oh, like this is not in any way, shape, or form the way Ohmwrecker talks in general, right? And I've had him in my fucking DMs. He sent me a lot of shit. None of it looked like this, right? Can't fucking use proper capitalization, punctuation, run-on sentences, 2 fucking word sentences, like stupid shit like that. But then look.
I don't think he's ever talked like this anywhere. I don't think.
Well, also, like, you really think that fucking Ohmwrecker is out there asking if trans means you still have a pussy? Show me your tranny pussy. Tranny pussy photo now. I'll kill myself if I. Come on. It's absurd. It's fucking absurd, right? What about this one? The dude who was terrified of flirting with an actual adult and spent 20 minutes beating around the bush to say, you're very cute, is apparently on Discord chatting up a 15-year-old, right? Like this. I'm on my deathbed here, whore. He is such a buttersoft bitch. He's not going to call anyone a whore, even in private. He's that much of a fucking coward.
I can't picture him doing that.
I'm just saying, right? Using the gay slur, right? Honestly, if I didn't see the fucking clip of him flirting with Mikhaila or whatever that bitch's name is,
Malika,
whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's a hard name to get
right. If I didn't see the clip of him flirting with Malika, I would have thought this guy was gay. John the Fire Lord, thank you for becoming a member. I really do appreciate that. Velocity said TJV giving Ohm ammo, shaking my head. That's my biggest issue with this. Look, it's not just that TJ would give Ohm ammo, right? The reason why I'm telling everyone in my audience not to engage in this fucking story is one of you guys is going to think you're being cute. You're going to go to Twitter. You're going to quote tweet this shit. And you're going to go, he's a pedophile confirmed. And then you're going to see Ohmwrecker in, like, I don't know, 2 weeks, a month, however long it takes for him to put the video together. I mean, he's a little bit fucking slow, so I think it's going to take him some time. And he's going to take your fucking tweets as signs that TJV incited harassment against him, right? Yeah. That's even the shit I don't want to see. It doesn't need to be true. It doesn't need to be true. All he has to do is make up that fucking story, pull some fucking idiot's tweets out of not even out of context, right? Pull some people's tweets calling him a fucking pedophile, and then source it all back to TJ and say this all began with TJB, in which he took a story that was completely absurd and declared I was a pedo. And even though we know in the video he says allegedly, it's not confirmed, it's not going to stop Ohmwrecker from going fucking mad dog and trying to get his channel destroyed, because Ohmwrecker is actively trying to get the Vanoss Crew's channel destroyed because he fucking hates them. And he fucking hates TJ. That's why I said this isn't smart. These DMs are flat out fucking absurd for you to think Ohmwrecker, the buttersoft beta boy bitch that he is, was literally saying this shit. No.
Crazy.
No. Fucking no.
But read that shit. It's so fucking bad.
I can't read this stuff.
Bro, you gotta like censor yourself a bit, you know.
Okay. Well, I'll read it.
Sen ran away and made me read it, and I made sure to censor myself.
Trans man means you still have a pussy, right? Just a tranny pussy, though. I bet a tranny pussy still looks like every other pussy, dude. Can I see it? Send a photo of it. Come on, send a photo. Just one. I'll kill myself if I don't see your tranny pussy. Come on, dude. Tranny pussy photo now. Dude, really? Fucking Turkey Tom. This must be fake. Retweeting that. Fucking even Turkey Tom saw this shit. It was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Well, what about this, right? You know the only reason why I even started to talk to you? Don't even try to fucking fake this. For a 15-year-old, have a very nice body. Come on.
Very nice body.
Fucking Russian Ross, right? One that others should be seeing all the time. One your fave tuber should see all the time. Ella, you can trust me. Only me will have the photos. I promise. I'm on my deathbed here, whore. If you don't send the fucking... Come on. You really think Ohmwrecker, the softest, buttery, soft fucking bitch boy fucker, was saying this shit? You really fucking think he said this shit?
Said so. Wow. TJV convinced some people.
How buttersoft is he, bro?
This shit is literally fucking mini lad here. Look at this fucking... We saw... I'll live stream my suicide to you, bitch. I will be your fucking fault that I'm dead.
But yeah,
F-slur, her.
Right.
Send the fucking photos. I'm getting the rope right now. You'll see it. Come the fuck on.
Come on,
Who
guys,
the
what are you
fuck? Come on.
Oh fuck.
These are fucking terrible. Jules, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Though you could make my birthday more special.
Oh, you
Come
okay?
on.
You're
Like,
dying.
it's so fucking absurd.
He's
It's
enjoying
so
the
fucking
reading.
absurd. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. How are you going to tell me you think this is real? I understand that there are people who fucking hate Ohmwrecker, right? And see this as just fucking his just desserts, his fucking karma.
Yeah.
And like, I feel you. I really do. I will fucking laugh that there are literally people doing the same shit to Ohmwrecker that he does to other people. But understand, if you're a member of my audience, right? If you're a member of my audience, I do not want to see any of you assholes going out there and bring any sort of fucking legitimacy to this type of fucking bullshit, right? We're completely against people using false allegations, right? And I don't care that you don't fucking like this person. I really don't fucking like them either. You are not going to put out fucking false allegations or promote false allegations, then sit here, watch my fucking streams and praise me when I call out people putting out false allegations. Don't fucking engage in this shit. Come on. Come on.
Guys.
Because here's the thing. All you're going to do is give this guy ammunition to then fire off at other YouTubers. Don't fucking do it.
All right. Yeah, but like,
again, very Oreo take. I like it.
Yeah, sure. Does it matter though? Like, even if you're taking all these precautions and you're telling people to do it, like that's great and all, but you know that people don't always listen, right? You've seen this happen in like commentary. Even if they tell them, "Oh, I disavow this and please don't do this," they'll still do it anyway.
Oh, I know. But I'm just saying, if you're one of these people who likes watching the streams and everything, and you specifically like that we call out fake allegations or allegations put forward with little to no evidence, you can't sit there and engage in this shit and then sit there and watch my streams. That's a little fucking hypocritical. That's all I'm going to say. It's a little fucking hypocritical.
What if Crow? Okay, so what if they want to taunt him, like do a kind of meme like this you kind of shit, just to troll him, just to feel.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
You want to troll a guy? That's fine. But don't go out there and call him a fucking pedophile, or say it's been proven, or say you want him on a watch list. Right? Come on.
Yeah, don't take it to that extreme. If you want to troll him, make him sweat a little bit, just be like this you or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah. It's like, honestly, if you really want to fuck with him, just go like, but I thought we were supposed to believe all women.
Yeah, that's smart.
You know? Like, if you want to say that sort of shit, fucking troll the guy. I don't care, right? The guy deserves a public shaming, right? But don't take this shit seriously and literally go around telling people he's a pedophile, right? Please don't do that. That's the best I can ask you guys. But, you know, I'm totally against promoting false allegations or allegations put forward with little to no evidence. This is really fucking bad. Please do not sink to fucking Ohmwrecker's level. Ohmwrecker does this shit. You guys are better than Ohmwrecker. Don't fucking engage in it.
You told TJV that, right? When you were talking to him earlier?
You heard the shit I told TJV.
Yeah, we were there.
I think you should have said it like that, exactly like that, and I think it would have been like, "You're right."
Well,
so well said.
I think TJ's already sweating because he said that he's contacting attorneys. Look, me personally, I told him fucking Keemstar was going to put together that YouTube card game, and one of the cards was going to be the pending lawsuit card. Yeah, fucking YouTubers like throwing around that threat. Like it's fucking cocaine. They just want to snort it. Don't fucking just fuck off, right? Tell him to go fuck himself. Tell him you prove fucking damages, and then you can fucking take me to court. By the way, here's your fucking social blade. You've been losing subs for 2 months. Deuces, bitch.
Yeah, like a sponsor would have to drop him specifically for these DMs for him to be like, "Oh, you made me lose money" or something.
You're trying to get Delirious' the fucking sponsors like a month ago.
Oh yeah. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? If that dumbass really did fucking sue TJ, you think when Delirious goes and sues Ohmwrecker, he's not going to cite Ohmwrecker's fucking lawsuit against TJ for defamation, right? It'd be the funniest fucking thing you'd ever see. Yeah. Ohmwrecker is very fucking stupid. Incredibly fucking stupid. I don't think TJ should be freaking out or contacting an attorney. I think that, look, if Ohmwrecker wants to, he can certainly file a lawsuit, right? And waste his fucking time, right? And waste his fucking money. But it's just, I would not fucking engage in it if I were you, right? Because I'm pretty sure Ohmwrecker, if he knows who fucking did this, he'll put it out in a video, right? Someone said that this was posted to Twitter 2 weeks ago. Ohmwrecker relentlessly searches his own fucking name to see what people are saying about him. If this was really put out there on Twitter about Ohmwrecker, I'm sure he fucking knows who fucking did it. I'm sure he probably has the original tweets of whoever did it. That's assuming it was ever even put on fucking Twitter in the first place, because that is just something that TJ says he was told but hasn't been able to confirm himself. When I need to boost my self-confidence and my own self-worth, I look at everything Ohm is doing right now and compare myself, and I cheer up a little bit. Yeah.
That's a good trick for anyone who's feeling down. Unless you're just as bad as Ohm.
Just remember, at least I'm not Ohmwrecker.
Yeah, it could be
all
worse.
Right. I just wanted to talk about that briefly. I do think that there was something else that was pretty funny. Let me see if I have the I think Aura actually sent it on Discord, so I do want to pull it up. Give me one quick second.
Who's your avatar, son?
Tony Khan.
Who?
The Booker of the Year.
What?
Tony Khan.
Oh, Tony Khan.
It's just some people tweeting about. Look, someone pointed out to Ohmwrecker, "Hey, Ohm, this is the same shit you do, right?" And Ohmwrecker responded by saying, "No, I'm not lying maliciously like TJV does." And I'm like,
See, Alpha.
I'm just lying by accident.
Yeah, I'm just lying by accident, and the people I happen to be lying about by accident are people that I've hated for many years, and I want to see their lives destroyed. It's just all a happy accident, but there's no malicious intent whatsoever. Yeah. Hey, Crow, did you see the thing I sent about a certain someone being sued?
Everyone's being sued.
I know what he's talking. I know what he's talking about. Give me a second.
We already talked about that today too, I think.
Yeah, just briefly, but there was something kind of funny, and I gotta see if I still have it.
Oh no, Crow! I think I know what the fuck he's talking about.
Of course,
you do. Here, let me
save it for after. Save it for after, Crow.
No, I just got. Hold on. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
See, Aura wouldn't be. Aura wouldn't like this.
Yeah, Aura would be like.
Look,
Aura's not here. Or where's Aura?
Aura's at work. Let's just be clear. Peggy Poulter, right? A man who uploaded a full-on production value porno of him getting pegged, and then said it was illegally recorded. He's upset with my brother. Now, I think Peggy Poulter's fucking lawsuit against my little brother is really fucking stupid. But those of you who know, I don't like my little brother. I'm not saying that because I don't want bad things to happen to Dean, right? I think he should get slapped around a little bit with fucking reality. But I also think the idea that Peggy Poulter has a fucking lawsuit here is really fucking absurd and stupid. I don't think he can prove any type of fucking damages from a YouTube channel with 400 fucking views on a video, right?
But what about the copyrighted material behind the paywall?
See, that's something that's a little bit more serious. But again, you're gonna have to prove damages. Dean,
$20.
Hold on. Dean can take this as an insult. He doesn't have any type of fucking reach. He really doesn't have any type of fucking reach. Now, can you go after him for certain things? I'm sure.
Yeah, it's reach with doxers and fucking.
Well, let me put it like this.
You want to see an exposed video on me? Go check it.
Yeah. No, the reason why I'm pointing this out, this GoFundMe was created like 22 hours ago. He hasn't gotten a fucking dollar donation, not even from the person putting it together, right? Not from the fucking MockSpot people that were his bestest buddies and were always going to have his back, and there were apparently hundreds of them.
Maybe I should donate.
Oh my gosh. Well, apparently your brother caused him to have high cholesterol. Maybe he had high cholesterol from taking it up the ass so much, right? Maybe that's what fucking did him in. I don't fucking know. But the idea of this fucking lawsuit is just absurd and stupid. And I think it's a giant fucking waste of time. Dean has to be incredibly fucking stupid to not just do basic shit to avoid actually losing in court to this motherfucker. But again, he's never going to be able to prove damages, so there's no fucking point to any of this. I do find it fucking hilarious.
People are saying that the GoFundMe they made might be a scam.
I mean, it was made by his supposed online girlfriend. I don't know too much about that situation. But
she said that Dean wanted it to go to the Institute of Free Speech because he's so for free speech. That's what she said when I brought it to her attention, because I'm like, hey, what's this?
Okay, then the GoFundMe is legitimately a scam because the money being raised is not being raised for a charity. It's literally being raised to help Dean out with his legal fees.
Anything extra will go to the Institute of Free Speech, whatever the fuck
so
that
like
is.
A penny? Question mark? I don't know.
Okay, guys, attorneys cost more than $1,000.
Yeah, I know.
That's why it has to be a scam. It can't be that stupid.
I just think it's hilarious that they're 22 hours in and nobody's giving them a fucking $1. I was gonna donate 2 cents and leave a comment, but I was like, it's too rich. Cents? I was like, that's too rich for my blood. So
I donate 69 cents.
Look. If you want to help Dean out, just don't tip anything more than a fucking $1. Okay, don't do anything more than don't even do a fucking $1.
Well,
make it
it's
spare
probably
change.
Just gonna go into Ray's pocket or fucking the Institute of Fake Shit.
Why are we even talking about
Institute of Free Speech?
This is so fucking stupid. You're getting more attention with this than you would gotten alone.
It's
I'm kind of mad.
Hilarious, bro. It's fucking hilarious.
Let him rock, dude. Let him. Rock in this case. He's not doing much.
Bro, they posted the GoFundMe in Monday Matt's server. Okay,
yeah, they're kind of desperate.
Let's complain. Everyone donate 1,000 to Crow to prove who's loved. LMA, don't actually do that unless you're a billionaire. Yeah,
I mean,
that's pretty 100. Funny. Yeah. Donate, guys. Give me that fucking super chat money. I'm only here for the fucking cash,
bro. Everybody your brother has ever backstabbed. I bet if he didn't backstab all of them, he could have gotten at least a penny or $1 out of them. But too bad he backstabbed literally everybody.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Fucking Yellow Flash, Tug, everybody in fucking Comicsgate that he pissed off, right? They hate fucking Poulter. They fucking hate Preston fucking Poulter. That guy is a piece of fucking human shit to them. That guy tried to literally copyright the phrase Comicsgate so that nobody could use it, right? He's a fucking degenerate piece of shit, right? Nobody, but the thing is, nobody wants to help Dean out with this because they look at it and go like, well, you're both fucking evil. I hope you kill each other and then be done with it, right? They don't care for either party in this case. They're just laughing at how fucking absurd it is. Peggy Poulter's lawsuit is fucking ridiculous. That guy's a fucking brain damaged moron, right? Suing another brain damaged fucking moron who literally doesn't have 2 pennies to put together.
Yeah, it's death battle for idiots.
It's death battle for fucking idiots. Look, this is stupid. And everybody I've talked to, and I've gotten plenty of people letting me know about this, and other people who I've reached out to, like, did you see this? They're like, yeah, I just didn't want to say anything because I know it's your brother, but this is fucking hilarious. A lot of people know about this, and they're fucking laughing at it. So anyways, when we talk about stupid fucking lawsuits, yeah, I think Ohmwrecker suing fucking TJ is fucking brain damaged, right? I think Peggy Poulter suing Dean is also fucking brain damaged, right? I think that this entire thing is just absolutely idiotic and stupid, okay? But again, the idea of YouTubers suing people for things that they don't want said about them, right? Or people making fun of them, just whatever, bitch, whatever. You go ahead, but I'll tell you what, right? If Peggy fucking Poulter can prove fucking damages that my brother has caused him, he is more than welcome to come on my fucking platform and explain to me how his brain damage lawsuit is actually a legitimate fucking claim. I would love to fucking hear that explanation. This person took away a whopping 2 sales from me.
It's a lot of sales.
Yeah,
for,
fucking right.
Polter,
Poltergeist.
It's at least funny, bro. It's just so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Now, I want to shift over talking about the main topic tonight because there's something that's really disturbing about the Chris Chan situation that's been going on. Now, I want to. Can you guys not? Can you guys not?
No, we're gonna keep going now.
We're animating.
Bum bum bum.
Thank you, Steve.
So you gotta do like a thing now, or
oh, that's DeLive.
All right, so for those of you who know, I don't like Kiwi Farms, right? I think the shit that goes on in Kiwi Farms a little bit too degenerate for me. I can respect that they deserve to have the fucking website, but look, Kiwi Farms has an issue where they fucking dox people relentlessly. They do engage in a lot of fucking harassment against other people they don't like. And I know a lot of people at one time really liked Kiwi Farms, and now are like, I want nothing to do with these people. They're fucking insane, right? So.
Who liked Kiwi Farms?
Okay, so Rose said Kiwi Farms is so evil and transphobic. I mean, Kiwi Farms is everything. Kiwi Farms is pretty ugly little liars for like the opposite side of the coin. They engage in the same fucking behavior, right? They dox people, they harass them, they spread lies about people, but they do legitimate digging into people sometimes, right? So I want you to take everything we're going to be talking about with a grain of salt. I have already muddied the fucking waters in going after their fucking credibility and their integrity. But, cool. But
still worth looking at.
It is worth looking at because in this case, they have compiled evidence. We're going to go through everything here. But the reason why I thought this was pretty important is I was watching Nick Rekieta's stream, right? He had Josh Moon, the owner of Kiwi Farms, on, and they were talking about the Chris Chan story. And they were reading through text messages that were part of this incest audio leak that came out. And the text message, there are whole trains where Chris Chan is speaking and the other person doesn't respond at all. Now, I'm guessing that whoever sent out those text messages was deleting their parts of the conversation because Chris Chan at one point tells the individual, I did what you said, and then goes on to describe how he prepared his mother to be raped, right? It's really fucking disturbing. But my fucking brain got so hung up on the line where Chris Chan's saying, I did what you said. I did what you told me to do, right? I was really concerned. Did this person
instruct him to buy that book, too?
There's a lot of shit that's in this thread, okay? There's also something that's pretty interesting. When we listen to the audio call, right? Look, everyone who heard Chris Chan raped his mother, right? Our reaction was like, oh my fucking God, right? What are you fucking talking? Everybody, right? There wasn't anyone who like looked at that and just said, oh, okay. Oh, that makes you a bad person. No, people had some absurd fucking reactions to it. And it was when I was listening to the audio of Chris Chan describing this, I noticed that the person that he was talking to, there's no change in their voice. If anything, they start to kind of like laugh even more. And I'm like, huh, if I heard somebody, if I heard the person I was talking to describe raping their mother, right? I don't care in what fucking context, I'd have a little bit more of a fucking reaction than to start giggling and snickering. So I realized is it seems like whoever was doing that interview with Chris Chan already knew that he had raped his mother. They already knew all of this shit, right? And when I saw the text message of Chris Chan saying, you know, I did what you told me to do. I'm paraphrasing, sorry. But I looked at that, I was like, okay, it really seems like whoever was doing that interview with him knew about the rape ahead of time, right? And it seems based on those text messages, somebody was at the very least helping Chris Chan perform rape on an elderly woman that happens to be his mother. So I then thought about it, and I was like, huh, how many times have we seen Chris Chan get trolled to the ever-loving extreme and go do something fucking awful, right? This in no way excuses Chris, right? This in no way makes what he did forgivable, right? At the end of the day, Chris knew that he had done wrong, stole money, and went to run to a hotel to avoid getting arrested. Okay, so Chris clearly understands the difference between right and wrong. He knew it was wrong to do what he had done. However, I'm not saying that we then release Chris, this poor abused little fucking rapist. What I am saying is, if I'm going to find out, right, because we're going to go through this entire thread, that the individual setting this shit up knew ahead of time what Chris was going to do, gave him instructions on how to fucking do it, and encouraged that fucking shit, I want to see these people fucking arrested as well, okay? I want to see everyone who was involved in putting this shit together put in a fucking jail cell. Every single fucking one of them. Now, person we're going to be talking about is Isabella, okay? The Chris Chan incest troll and her clique of extremely sick people. Female voice on the tape, unbelievably disturbed young woman. Dog she murdered doxed her from beyond the grave. Yeah, so apparently she's also murdered her. Let's keep going. Is the female voice in the infamous leaked phone calls of Chris Chan discussing incest with his mother. After having been identified, an extremely disturbing internet footprint was revealed, including similar patterns of harassment and manipulation and other acts such as animal abuse. Okay, so look, we've talked about the Chris Chan trolls and the insane shit that they've done, right? To the level where it's like, yeah, Chris Chan's fucking awful, but like, what the fuck is wrong with you people, right? And maybe she's a PETA member. Well, maybe. You never know. This for like Shadow Star said she needs to be investigated at least. Exactly. Anyone who knew that this was going to happen, encouraged that behavior, and gave Chris instructions on how to make it happen, they need to be investigated. And I'm telling you, if it's true, they need to be put in a fucking prison cell for a very long time. I don't want to see Chris Chan let off the fucking hook. It's just I want more people to be trapped on that fucking hook with him.
Oof.
So, keeping up with everything the OP is an uphill battle. While you're waiting, somebody started an article on Encyclopedia Dramatica, and Laura Hobbs, leftist transgender YouTuber, ex-lolcow and friend of the forum, has been releasing a series of videos on the topic, as has Kiwi Dawn Dusk. Okay, so I'll pull up those. Oh my gosh, she named her channel "Commie Dick Girl." That's hilarious. That's kind of fucking hilarious.
That's no shame, Crow.
All right, so we have a common enemy in ILJ. We'll refer to Isabel as ILJ moving forward. ILJ bombshell update. ILJ needs to come clean. So she's been covering this individual, and this is going to get very fucking disturbing. Dawn Dusk is another one. The 20-year-old white supremacist cult leader. It's going to be one of those streams, everybody.
This is the person that made Chris Chan do the bad things?
Allegedly.
Wow.
All kinds of leaks are happening. Well, okay, let me be clear, right? Because she's only 20 years old, right? Okay, let's be clear. A 13-year-old, right? Catfished Chris Chan and then revealed to Chris that they were 13 and that he was a pedophile, right? So age doesn't fucking matter. I don't want people to get confused and say, well, she's only 20. How are you going to say that she's been... No. The internet creates some very sick fucking individuals. And ILJ is a very sick individual. What's this? What's this? What did you just send me? Oh, guys. Okay. Hold on.
Is nice. Check this out. Check it out.
Okay.
It's cool. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I did say, look, Rose, I when you were on my stream, if you're still in the chat, you remember what I said? The Chris Chan thing is going to hit mainstream. When it hits mainstream, people are going to rush to Chris Chan's defense only because the opposite side is covering it, right? Before we get into the thread, because it's going to be a very long thread, this is a video. This is a clip from fucking Tucker Carlson. Now, like, it doesn't matter if you like Tucker Carlson, dislike him, think he's a piece of shit, whatever. Tucker Carlson has the largest fucking audience out of all of these news outlets. He brings in more viewers than all of them. He's made Chris Chan a mainstream story, and you're going to see right-wing people relentlessly talk about fucking Chris Chan, which means you will see left-wing people rush to the defense of this poor transgender woman who had no clue that it was not okay to rape her fucking mother. God damn.
Well, the
God
smart ones
damn.
will just disavow him and be like, that's an outlier. That doesn't speak for the whole community. But yeah, there'll still be stupid people who defend him.
There will be. Fucking Stephen A. Sarch of Insider was like,
did he do
Chris Chan?
Wait. He defended Chris Chan?
Yes. Stephen. Okay. I tweeted about this, and I was like, I wish I could say this was like fucking parody, but it's just another day for blue checkmark Twitter, because Stephen A. Sarch, blue checkmark, and 2 other people with blue checkmarks were going on about how nobody covering the Chris Chan story was getting it right. And then Stephen A. Sarch uploads an article talking about how Chris Chan has been put into a male prison despite being a transgender woman. Lord. Stephen A. Sarch, everybody. Chris Chan is going to turn into a culture war battlefield. I hope everyone's fucking excited. I hope everyone's ready. I hope you're all about to have a great time as people legitimately turn Chris Chan, a mother rapist, into the next culture war battle. I can't wait. But also, as I was telling Rose, one thing I don't want to see is this turn into a mainstream fucking fight, because I think that when it comes to the transgender community, there's been a lot of questions that never got answered, right? Unlike with the gay rights movement, which went on for years, and there was tons of fucking struggle behind everything going on, they were not able to just declare their opposition homophobic bigots and don't listen to them, because here's the problem. A lot of them were homophobic bigots, and they didn't fucking care about being homophobic bigots. They hated gay people. It took a lot of time to break those people down, right? It took a lot of time to change hearts and minds. With the transgender community and that movement, it is a more recent phenomenon in our culture. And when people have questions about it, or they take issues with things, right? You know, we talk about the bathroom thing, the prisons, the sports and everything. We have not had serious long-term discussions, and we haven't changed anyone's hearts and minds. What happens is someone will say, I don't think that a transgender female like Fallon Fox, who never identifies her gender and is only recently transitioned, should be fighting women in MMA and start cracking their skulls. And then other people say, why are you such a transphobic bigot? Yeah. That's not a conversation. You've changed nobody's mind. You've just basically told people to shut the fuck up, or they'll be declared a bigot and ostracized from polite society. Now, when you get to a situation like Chris Chan, there's no defending Chris Chan. Chris Chan specifically says, I want to identify as a female because it'd be really great if I could sleep with some lesbians. And I know you might be afraid of my male parts, but I think that we could do really good sensual massages together. But I also would still be really good for straight women because I still have my male parts.
Yeah.
Chris Chan, everybody, a rapist. When you see, like, can you imagine now that fucking Tucker Carlson's talking about it, Media Matters is going to fucking do an article on the racist bigot fucking Tucker Carlson and how he's trying to put a transgender woman into a male prison where they will be raped and abused. And then people on the right are going to go like, this guy's a fucking rapist. What are you talking about? And then people on the left are going to go, why are you all being such transphobic bigots? And then people are going to go like, this guy raped his fucking mother. What?
It's rocket science.
Oh my God. It's going to be a fucking shit show. It's going to be a fucking shit show. And we're going to be here on YouTube and we're just going to have to laugh about it. But I think that if people do not immediately disavow Chris Chan and make it very clear that Chris Chan is not a member of the transgender community, you're going to see massive backlash towards the transgender community, not based on the majority, but a small vocal minority of not even trans people, of people like fucking Stephen A. Sarch who want to be society's moral fucking betters. And you're going to see all the backlash hit the transgender community. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do. Wheels are already turning. It is going to turn into a fucking battlefield. Until the next big story. Better hope it comes quick. Let's play the audio. It's only about 50 seconds long.
A YouTube personality called Chris Chan has just been arrested in Virginia on, of all things, incest charges. Authorities say Chan was having sex with his 79-year-old mother who has dementia. Chris Chan is a biological man, but he identifies as a woman. Reportedly, Virginia authorities initially went along with that. They classified Chris Chan as a female, and that means Chris Chan, who is an accused sex criminal, would have been housed in a women's jail.
Someone's going to see that fucking clip.
Doing that anymore.
Someone's going to see that clip, and they're going to immediately call Tucker Carlson a transphobic bigot, right? Based solely on this fucking clip, right? You want to argue other things he said? I don't fucking care. The point is, we know Chris Chan is a fucking rapist who started identifying as a female because he thought it meant that he'd be able to sleep with straight women and lesbians. You're going to see some really fucking insane shit being said in defense of this mother rapist. Get ready for it. Fucking get ready for it. It will be glorious.
We understand that decision has been reversed, likely due to public pressure. It became public, unfortunately, for the state of Virginia, and Chan is now being considered a man by the jail. But this is not an isolated incident. Many prisons in this country do house biological men with women. This is something we predicted, many predicted, and were laughed at. Kara Dansky is one of the people who predicted this. She's the president of the U.S. chapter of the Women's Human Rights Campaign.
Wait, what are they saying?
And there you go. Huh?
What are they saying that they predicted?
Well, they're saying that they predicted that you would see a rapist, right, who then identifies as a female, get put into a women's prison where they can go on to rape biological females.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Okay. So Rose, you said that this clip will make people this is not the media representation trans people needed. Rose, I completely agree with you, right? And as an Arab who saw people taking clips of Islamic extremists, putting them on fucking the news talk show, like fucking the Michael Savage fucking radio show in San Francisco where I fucking grew up. Yeah. They took the most extreme, absurd examples of Islamic extremists and then declared this is what all Muslims think and feel, right? I've been through this shit. I've been through the fucking ringer. I know it's going to fucking happen. I know it's going to fucking happen. But here's the problem, right? In the Muslim community, nobody, not unless they were actual fucking extremists, defended the Islamic extremists. They said, that's not us. That's not our fucking community. Fuck those people. Kill them. Get rid of them. You're going to see the exact opposite here. You're going to see people so fucking ingrained in the culture war, they will dig their fucking heels in, declare that Chris Chan is a woman and should be treated as a woman, and they should be tried as a woman, which would then mean the incest charges based on the Virginia statute wouldn't apply to Chris Chan, meaning no rape, no incest. Is going to be fucking insane. But it's not just what was the other one? It's not just this that's going to make people transphobic, quote unquote. It's going to be people like Stephen A. Sarch uploading articles talking about how inappropriate it is to put a trans woman in a male prison, right? Not having any, even though he says he's an internet culture reporter, has no fucking concept of who fucking Chris Chan is, and is going to literally take you and take the entire trans community up onto a fucking hill and take an axe and start slaughtering you all as you all die together on that hill when most of you probably don't want to fucking be there. It is gonna be fucking awful. Oh, God. I feel like the only ones defending Chris's pronouns are woke cis people. Kayla nailed it. Kayla fucking nailed it. But here's the problem. They are the allies of the trans community. They will find a trans person to come out in full-throated endorsement of Chris Chan. They'll find one person, right? And that will be the trans community as a whole, right? It's going to be fucking insane. We got to protect Rose and Latch. Yeah, well, absolutely, right? Again, majority of the trans people, like when Rose showed up here, Rose's first comment to me was that I was a transphobe. came on, we had a nice conversation, right? If you explain to people what is going on with Chris Chan, they won't fucking defend Chris, right? They will acknowledge that they're not part of the trans community and they will want nothing to do with this shit, right? The problem is, once it goes onto a mainstream outlet like fucking Fox News, the most popular show that they have, which is Tucker Carlson, you're going to see fucking Media Matters, CNN, MSNBC, the Young Turks. And they're going to oppose it based on tribal grounds. Not because not because this actually is benefiting the trans community, but because if the right says something, the left has to oppose it. If the left says something, the right has to oppose it. Oh, I saw the thumbnail. You're fine. We had a great conversation. I just mean, like, if we can explain the situation to people, most will understand. But once it turns into this mainstream fucking fiasco, people are going to oppose or support based purely on tribal grounds. And you are going to fucking see just some fucking stupid shit being said. Watch the alt-right demand everyone call Chris Chan trans because they... I mean, Rose, here's the problem. Maybe they would do that because they probably understand Chris Chan is like something nobody wants to be associated with. But Stephen A. Sarch, a male feminist ally, is demanding that Chris Chan be housed in a female prison because Chris Chan is a proud trans woman. It's not just going to be the alt-right. It's going to be people on the fucking left who are going to demand Chris Chan be treated as a woman. Even though...
Why is he sympathizing with Chris Chan but not Onision? Like, why? Like, I don't understand that.
Because he's doing it based solely on the fact that he legitimately thinks Chris Chan is transgender, and therefore we must not disrespect the trans community. God fucking damn it. It is going to be insane. It's going to be fucking insane. So I said, heaven help us if this story gets onto the mainstream on Wednesday and it was on Tucker Carlson tonight. We're all fucked.
Aren't you glad you're seeing this tweet?
Yeah, I am. Hey, what's up, John?
Yo, what's up? I'm just going to be up for a little bit because I'm a little under the weather, as you can hear. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
What do you have? The flu?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Kayla said it best. This should not be a trans issue, but both sides will make it one.
Look, here's I just want to throw my 2 cents on what you've been talking about here. The whole not respecting his pronouns has nothing to do with the fact that he's trans. Absolutely none. It has to do with the fact that I don't respect him. Okay? I don't respect a fucking criminal, okay, that has fucking decided to violate his own mother. You know what I'm saying? To take the choice away from somebody else to fulfill whatever sick fantasy he wanted to, despite whether it was at the behest of somebody else or not. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean shit. I want to disrespect him because he does not deserve respect. I will call him.
If someone told you to rob a bank, you wouldn't just go out and rob a bank.
You know what I mean? Because I abhor what he absolutely did. People that commit those kind of crimes, whether it be, look, the elderly and children are the most vulnerable among us, okay? And you're talking about a woman, okay, despite whatever past he has with her, because for all we know, maybe she did some stuff to him in the past, for all we know, right? But the thing is, right now, she's in a vulnerable state. She is like a child, okay, who does not know what the fuck is going on. And he took advantage of that. Like I said, it doesn't matter if he did it at somebody else's behest. He executed. Again, if it all turned out to be true.
He has to take care of her.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. And that's how he's going to take care of her?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By taking advantage of her?
Let me just, Rose, I need to move on to go through the thread and everything, but I just want to address 2 things you said here. First off, I just don't I think you meant I just don't want Chris to get media attention at all. The transos are going to eat this up and real trans people will suffer because of it. Rose, it's not going to just be transphobes eating this shit up. It is literally going to be your standard fucking conservative arguing with your standard fucking liberal. They're going to turn this into a trans issue. And yeah, the trans community is going to get all the fucking backlash for it. But Neither side's going to fucking care because they want to fight. They want to fight over literally everything. The nation's completely divided, and this is just going to turn into another thing that they can fight about, right? The conservatives are going to say, how fucking ridiculous. This person raped their mother. This person declared themselves a woman so that they could sleep with lesbians and straight women. Right? Clearly, they're not trans. This is ridiculous. Why would you put a rapist into a female prison? And the left's going to say, these right-wing bigots want this poor trans woman to be abused in a male prison. They're both going to declare themselves the moral fucking superior in the conversation, and they're just going to fight and bash each other over the fucking heads with Chris Chan and fucking Sonny Chu. It's going to be nuts, but you cannot sit there and say, well, the transphobes are going to be the problem. No, everyone is going to be the problem. Everyone is going to be the problem. And what's going to be worse is when another network gets on a trans person to fucking defend Chris Chan, because then you're fucking, then the argument's fucking done with, because all you need is one trans person to come out in support of Chris Chan. You just need one to go into a mainstream outlet.
It's not hard to find out Chris Chan's intentions, okay? The whole reason the internet even became aware of Chris Chan was because he was literally going to his local college campus and putting up classified ads to get a fucking girlfriend. Okay? That's what got hit. That's how the internet became aware of him. That's what brought, the attention to him initially, was him posting classified ads to get a fucking girlfriend.
Well, hold on. You're forgetting one other thing. Chris Chan had a female friend who felt a lot of pity for Chris Chan. Chris Chan then decided to draw art of her being fisted. And when she confronted him, Chris Chan said,
being fisted by him.
Yeah,
being fisted by him.
Yes. Yeah. When she said that this made her feel violated, Chris Chan said, I have to do the drawings because if I don't, I'm going to do something much worse. Chris Chan is a real legitimate predator, okay? Yes. Chris Chan's a legitimate fucking predator. Anyways, the other thing you said, of course, Kiwi Farms refuses to let it die, though. Well, you might have something that you really want to see on Kiwi Farms here, because they're exposing the person that basically encouraged and helped Chris Chan perform this rape. And that person, I think, needs to be charged along with Chris Chan. So, Chris, no. See, I watched your interview with the Mr. Girls Cutie fucking pedo guy, right? I bet you never expected there could be somebody worse than fucking that guy until you heard about fucking Chris Chan. All right, so this is going to be a nuts story. Now, she's uploaded some videos. I watched the most recent one. I haven't watched Dawn Dusk at all. So he's saying that she's a 20-year-old white supremacist cult leader. I'm sure that's going to be coming up in the thread here. All kinds of leaks are happening right now. Bella's Discord friends are scared and turning on one another. Please stay calm and understand stuff takes time to digest. Important stuff will go in the OP gradually. So here's the thing. These individuals, it's not just her, right? It's a group of people on Discord that were trolling the ever-loving fuck out of Chris and all knew this was going down, right? They tried to shut down the Kiwi Farms thread, right? They tried to get this shit shut down. They couldn't, and then it got exposed that they were the ones trying to get it shut down, and now they're all turning on each other. Because nobody, not a single fucking one of them, wanted to be fucking named in this, right? They literally wanted an elderly woman to get raped so that they could go out there and get Chris Chan's name to trend. Not for personal fucking fame, but because they're fucking psychotic. And now that people are exposing them and their names and everything about them, they're freaking the fuck out.
That's good.
Now, look, I don't like
Kiwi Farms. Find out.
I don't like Kiwi Farms for the sake. I don't like fucking doxing. However, you have legitimate fucking criminals who ran some legitimately insane, degenerate shit. Okay? So I personally don't care what happens to them. If you are involved in a rape, I don't fucking care what happens to you. I don't care if you walk outside and you get hit by a fucking bus. That's called fucking karma. But let's go into this, right? I think a lot of this stuff is going to be pretty compelling. Thread theme, psychopath. Good job. Start here for leaks of 6th of August. Now, I think this is... Okay, I'll let that load up. Isabella Loretta Jonke, which I'm sure I'm mispronouncing, probably intentionally, was involved in attempting to cause Christine Weston Chandler, Chris Chan, an autistic trans woman and webcomic artist who has been a victim of internet harassment for over a decade, to end his own life, to extort money from him, and much more. Yeah, that's the other thing. They were trying to steal money from the guy, and at the same time, we're trying to get him to kill himself. So, y'all make of that what you want to fucking make of it.
Pillars of society.
Oh, yeah. She made recordings of Chris Chan discussing the incestual rape of his mother. While there is no evidence that she planted the seed of committing this kind of act in Chris's mind, she seems to have watered it. Her words and voice in the tapes have an altogether inappropriate quality and seems almost to encourage Chris's behavior. Isabella has already been involved on the Texas Tech campus in allegedly causing the suicide of a trans-identified student and appears to have a wide track record of sociopathic behavior, involvement in a variety of illegal and disturbing acts, including abusing animals and selling prescription medications. She obtained a fake ID, which curiously was of another girl under 21, which is explained later when she states the purpose of the ID is to evade government regulations of some kind. It seems that she may have been involved in unclear dark web shenanigans. Details are still emerging. There is very large amounts of leaks which are with very damning information that just dropped, of which I only had a very vague idea of the contents beforehand. So I'm just getting caught up myself. You have to refer to the thread in real time for now. I'll throw up bullet points here and there, but I don't expect them to be up to date. It's not possible to organize everything that's coming out right now, but what is coming out is highly disturbing. Yeah, see, here's the thing. When a ship comes fucking sinking, all the fucking rats come fleeing out. So it takes a little bit of time to catch all these fucking rats. It is going to be fucking incredible. It seems that the call may have been recorded and retained for blackmail purposes, and then when shared by another Chris Orbiter who leaked it out of panic, Bella then panicked herself and went into damage control mode, spinning off the saga that we have today. So yes, the original recording was not about exposing Chris Chan, apparently, allegedly. It was about blackmailing Chris Chan for more money because this woman is psychotic. So I want you to picture this theory, right? Isabella and her little Discord fucking losers got Chris Chan, encouraged Chris Chan, and instructed him on how to rape his mother, recorded an interview where he admits to doing it with the intent of blackmailing him for money. That is actually a little bit more of a serious fucking claim, right? In terms of like legal charges than what Chris Chan is currently being charged with. The BDSM texts are confirmed fake by professional image analysis more, and the tapes plus examples of Kelly and Bella's voices prove to have the same female voice by professional audio analysis. Everyone is sending their best for this thread at that point. Here's a deep dive into Isabella Loretta Jonke's conduct in harassing other students at Texas Tech and is conspiring to cover up the digital footprint on page 586. So I'll try to pull that up. I'm probably just going to have to go to that directly because most of these links leading to something else in the thread don't work. More spaghetti is being spilled in this thread than in Italy. Students from Texas Tech have leaked and cataloged disturbing Discord chats from Isabella Loretta Jonke. Jonke. Post. I'm just going to have to wait till I fucking get there.
Steve knows how to pronounce it. Go ahead, Steve. Say it.
What?
The last name. Go ahead.
Janky?
There you go. I knew you would get it.
All right, so last time I was trying to catch up with this thread, which was permanently 50 plus pages ahead of me. I woke up earlier than I should have, but that was incredible events fresh out of my mind. Could go back, whatever. This is just saying, like, there's a lot of shit that's being dropped on this girl. As I'm reading through this, I figured the only thing an idiot like myself can contribute is a relatively comprehensive summarized list of all things in no particular order that Isabella Ray Jonke, or Isabella Jonke, or Bella Jonke has claimed to be.
Say Janky.
Has been proven to be. That's probably how you say it.
Just say Janky.
Shut up. Can be deduced to be has done or allegedly done. I hope this post helps anyone coming into this fresh. So let's read everything you need to know about Isabella Reddy Jonke, aka Elizabeth Jonke, aka Bella Jonke.
Is this like a thing?
Yeah, it is. She is a serial liar and manipulator, potentially encouraged, groomed, or enabled Chris Chan's incestuous fantasies with his mother over the course of months, leading to multiple rapes of the likely demented octogenarian. She did this for internet clout and attention, wanting to go down in history, Christory, as the greatest troll ever. She also encouraged his delusions by communicating with fictional characters that Chris Chan believes to be real, tried to have him join a cult, had recorded evidence of Chris Chan admitting to raping his mother regularly and did not reveal it, potentially allowing the abuse to continue. That one is a very fucking serious claim. Has apparently recorded other people's voices and persona on video without their consent. She manipulated versions of this evidence in order to minimize her apparent involvement in alleged crimes perpetuated by Chris Chan against his mother. Now, that point is very important because I mentioned that Rakeda went over text messages, right, between Chris Chan and an unnamed individual, which we now believe to be Isabella. And in those messages, Chris Chan says a lot of shit, and there's no response from anyone on the other end, which would lead me to believe that those text messages, she deleted her chats and only showed the things Chris was saying to her. I would imagine that Chris's attorney, if they care at all, will go through his fucking messages and find messages where he is being instructed by Isabella, which would then lead to a different type of defense for Chris Chan. But we'll just have to wait and see if any of that actually happens. Apparently also manipulated evidence to make the alleged crimes perpetrated by Chris Chan seem even more sinister and despicable. Preemptively sought anonymity in her involvement in Chris Chan's life. Falsified claims to more public personalities in order to get them to parrot misinformation for her. Manipulate two people with autism, one of them being Chris Chan, and plan to film them having sex at a convention. Potentially coerce Chris Chan, who has consistent financial issues and is on disability, to send her $500 for a camera to do this. She could have possibly received some of the money that Chris Chan stole from his aforementioned mother, which filed the EPO on her. Now, Chris Chan stole about $1,000 out of his mother's account, right? If we find out that Chris Chan was taking money out and giving it to Isabella, that is going to be nuts. That is going to be insane. Now, to be clear, there were some serious claims being made in this fucking thread. There are some very serious claims being made in this thread. That one honestly is not even the worst of it, right? But you say, yeah, dude, this is fucked. Yeah, dude, this is very fucked. Does Josh have a Twitter besides the official Kiwi Farms one? I think his official one got like locks. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Potentially, okay, what is this? Potentially planned this just to steal the autistic female from Chris Chan because of her own sexual interest in her. Her actions have led this autistic female to the point of being institutionalized and having her internet privileges revoked after the autistic female revealed the incest evidence. She tried to paint this autistic female as the mastermind behind this entire plan, which is part of what led to this apparent breakdown. She tried to convince this autistic female to not reveal the shared evidence of Chris Chan's actions by faking a 911 phone call, claiming to have taken care of it already. Claimed this autistic female was underage just to draw attention away from herself and onto Chris Chan. Claims to have extorted Chris Chan, a mentally ill individual, for money. Is potentially involved in the suicide of a classmate at her university, Texas Tech. Was possibly trying to get Chris Chan to kill himself as well. Was possibly involved in breaking up the support systems that was created to help Chris Chan. So remember what I talked about in the stream on Wednesday? Josh Moon was legitimately trying to help Chris Chan out, right? There were many people trying to help Chris Chan out. It seems that this individual sought to destroy any of that support so that Chris Chan could spiral out of fucking control. This woman is a fucking sociopath if any of this turns out to be legitimate. That's, again, it is Kiwi Farms, but let's see what they have to fucking show. But we got to go through 68 more fucking claims being made. Has admitted to her compatriots that she tried and eventually succeeded in raping a woman despite physical resistance. That's bad. Neglects and abuses pets. Has discussed killing animals using them for sexual gratification. This would make her a no.
Zoologist or zoophile?
No. She's murdering the animals for sexual gratification.
Oh, that's worse.
Yeah, I think the term is something like a sociopath or a psychopath. I'm not entirely sure which one really fits here, but I think crazy little psycho bitch fucking fits perfectly. Oh, a PETA member. Thank you, Rodrigo. She's basically a pedophile.
Yeah.
Zoo sadist. God damn. I'm sure that some of these are actually real terms, but it's just insane. Okay. Oh, this is fucking nuts.
Yeah, let's check something else.
Allegedly boiled, burned multiple hamsters alive, videotaped and shared the video. One pet, Max, allegedly died due to the neglect. Has thrown her associates and other innocent bystanders under the bus in order to deflect attention from herself and make them out to be the masterminds of her sick plots. Appears to be ringleader of a group of trolls under the guise of being a chess club at TTU. Has threatened to dox those associates. Has apparently doxed or at least conspired to dox the people who accuse her associate of harassment on 4chan. Claims to have doxed 90-plus people. Is a bully to those around her and others, allegedly responsible for perpetuating and organizing the sexual harassment of fellow TTU students. Has claimed to bully her cousin, who plans to work with children with special needs, evoking negative emotional response from her family. Spreads misinformation and Photoshop pictures of her victims to ostracize them and potentially lead to their suicide, accusing them of stuff like recording and perpetuating animal abuse to boot. Spreads information about her government-affiliated parents' drug use, psychological diagnoses, and extramarital love life. Spreads information about her government-affiliated father's military intervention actions in international affairs. Claims that her father had shown her Native American porn. Claimed that her mother falsely called the police on her for allegedly beating her mother. Has showed up rape, bestiality, pedophilia, fart, incest, and other fetishes, which she creates illegal content of and has pushed onto others. Fart fetish? Well, I mean, she's already fucking disgusting, so that makes sense. Allegedly shared videos and photos of children, including young pictures of herself, with the intention of launching sexual discussions. Allegedly has or is worried about being caught with CP. Avoided getting in trouble at TTU by making new Discord accounts and reporting her old server where they discussed inappropriate things to act like they were not involved. To clarify the above point, it seems to have been a Title IX investigation that she and her cohorts lied their way out of, likely combined with other external factors. Has bad hygiene, leading... Oh, my God. She's got a fungal infection, acne on her face, and claiming not to know common hygiene products, soap?
It's not hard. What the fuck?
This is going to get funny. Has shat her pants in recent history multiple times and was probing others for whether they do the same. Has delusions of grandeur. Has failed miserably at controlling the narrative and keeping her movements away from the public eye. Has claimed to be a sociopath, ASPD, with ADHD. Is an attention-seeking narcissist with victim complex and potentially photoshops images of herself for more attention online. Is racist, commonly using the N-word and the Jew slur, associates with white supremacists. Well, in today's common nomenclature, white supremacist doesn't mean anything. Hates people with autism and is transphobic, allegedly harassing and emotionally abusing transgender individuals and initiating relationships with them to embarrass them. Is incredibly spoiled by her parents who send hundreds of dollars to her regularly. Has pretended to be other people and otherwise disguised her identity when dealing with people online multiple times. has created sock puppet accounts on this website in order to spread misinformation, place blame on others, and try to prevent others from finding out the truth. Claims to be a hacker, gaining access to private financial accounts of others as well as their devices. Has sold her psychiatrist-prescribed medication to others, presumably TTU students. Oh, that's not good. Does drugs and/or smokes. I don't fucking care about 56. Fuck you. Has used other vaccination cards to fake vaccination cards for herself and her family. Why? Has used others' legal driving license to create fake IDs for herself and potentially others. Was going to use one of the fake IDs for government filing, possibly to trade crypto, possibly to avoid taxes from transactions. Uses devices made by her father's cybersecurity companies to assist in her online trolling campaigns, which have negatively impacted numerous people. Has bragged about her familial connections to Nazis. Oh, fucking boy. Allegedly stole her roommate's items and planted cameras around the domicile, presumably to record them, was allegedly evicted by TTU for this. Oh. Claims to have stolen panties from women, encourage others to do the same. Heavily inferred that she is an incel, involuntary celibate, claims to get angry when she sees women interested in men, likely due to her interest in women. Wanted to be more masculine, but not in a transgender way, wanted to dominate women. Took steroids in high school for wrestling and has abnormally high testosterone levels. That could literally explain a lot of this shit. Mocks people for their physical appearances and differences. Claims to have excessively rude towards service staff and retail workers. Some thoughts on the psychology invoked. Okay, I don't care about that so much. An extended trail of evidence for depraved and felonious conduct continues to come to light. Actually, I just read through a long list of shit. Steve, you got any thoughts on that?
I'm at a loss for words. This bitch is psycho, dude. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know what to think. I didn't think it would be this insane. I thought it's just like, your average troll, but she's like a whole other level of crazy. I didn't know people like this existed.
Paul Prejean said this woman is Lilith incarnate. Yeah. Here's the thing, right? That was a lot of fucking claims being made, some of which, like I said, she smokes weed. I don't fucking care. Fuck you. But
Who said that?
the thing is, if she's literally taking medication for her mental disorders and is deciding to not take that medication and give it to other people so she can get money, meanwhile, she was fucked up by steroids and runs with a high testosterone level, her brain probably does not function the way a normal person's brain should function, right? That could explain a lot of this fucking behavior. It really could.
Institutionalized.
She probably does. Now, that's, again, we got to go through this thread. It is from fucking Kiwi Farms, so I want to see everything they have to show for it. But again, a lot of the shit that's being put in here is being updated in live time, so we'll probably just go through and read through some of the pages. Rip Max the Doxhound. Murder through neglect by Isabella by karmic justice led to her eventual doxing by the Kiwi Farms. This is for you, little guy. Who's seething? I got famous. I'm an internet god. That is ILJ. And this is more. So it looks like people who released the audio of Christian have been doxed because, of course, they have. This is a joke. She's a lot younger than that. I know her better because she and I and Sonichu have texted back and forth, even played chess together in the app that allows simple board games between texting partners. Chris, also, I have a photograph of her. There you go. That would be Bella. So this was a text that Chris sent to someone, right? And basically saying that he is friends with Bella. Bella being the girl who's involved in this fucking behavior and the attacks on Chris. Now, when I say the attacks on Chris, what I mean is this sort of shit is fucking insane. It's abusive, but more or less the attacks on Chris's mom. Smoking weed is the only redeeming quality.
Yes, it is.
I agree, Latchkey. I fucking agree. Unfortunately, it's not redeeming enough for all this. She definitely has more testosterone than me. She shouldn't be allowed to compete in female sports, and she's cis. Well, I mean, she's taking steroids, then yeah, she shouldn't be allowed to compete in fucking sports.
Why is she even taking steroids?
Well, because she wanted to wrestle. So she was taking steroids to improve her performance in wrestling.
I see.
My wife plays rugby. There are female athletes that will take steroids to give them an advantage, but that's not unique to any fucking gender. Men do the same thing. Fucking what was the guy's name? Played for the Giants. Barry Bonds. Oh,
I don't know.
It's Barry something. But he got busted for taking steroids so he could like hit these insane home runs. Athletes do that. Now, she was taken in high school and her brain is still in the process of developing. That has probably fucked her head up for life. I'm just saying. Want a free dog? This would be her doggy that apparently she murdered.
What?
There you go. So this is her taking the dog to the graduation as well. 20-year-old Texas Tech computer engineer, ringleader of depraved CWC cult, associate of Prater, and others unknown. Group would encourage Chris to commit unspeakable acts. On closing and reopening his thread, this thread has been a shit show, but a lot of very good information has been uncovered. Trying to summarize it, on speaking with Bella. As many people know, I have spoken personally to Isabella. I would not recommend doing this as she is extremely manipulative and seems almost physically incapable of an honest answer, even confronted with overwhelming evidence, which is typical behavior of persons with her kind of severe psychological issues. Kind of like fucking Onision. Our conversation came about when Bella, signal boosted by @GB, a social media personality utterly embarrassed wannabe journalist, led on by Bella and possibly by Louise Hers, also of Texas Tech, tried to convince myself and others that Isabella of Texas Tech was not the voice on the tape discussing incest with Chris. Needless to say, I was concerned about even the smallest possibility of involving an innocent person. Isabella is not that. She was provided with the opportunity to conclusively prove this by going on video and showing me Bella's voice coming from another girl's mouth. Pressed to do this, she ended the conversation. Ooh, that's not good. If you're new to the Kiwi Farms or visiting, whatever. Oh, wait, now you're getting to the fucking introduction, asshole? You gotta learn how to fucking structure your threads. Introduction. Student at Texas Tech, where she seems to have become involved in a circle of strange, spurgy Zoomers who have involved themselves with Chris, daughter to Mike and Mary Beth Jonke, two individuals with very deep government connections, has been identified as Bella, the voice on the widely circulated recording of the perennial trolling victim and internet personality Christine Weston Chandler, Chris Chan CWC, confessing to incest and what likely would also constitute legal rape of his disabled mother. These tapes understandably caused great shock on the Kiwi Farms, a forum originally dedicated exclusively to Chris Chan, as well as elsewhere, which resulted in Kiwis doing much theorizing research about them, the circumstances in which they were recorded, and the motivations and actions of the person who recorded them. Many were and remain of the opinion that there is a great deal more going on than is immediately revealed by the audio, perhaps even to the degree that Chris was manipulated into the behavior. Now, look, I think Chris was likely manipulated, right? I think it's absurd to say that Chris was not manipulated, right? But Chris still knows right from wrong. Chris still chose to steal money, and Chris went ahead. Oh, even that, yeah. So Jibby, that's probably more of a recent thing because the thread isn't being updated every single second, and there's a lot of shit coming out. It's probably in one of the pages, but this thread is fucking massive. Right, the people posting in here, it's fucking massive. But yeah, Jibby admitted it was her, so we know that it was her, right? Jibby tried to cover for her, right? Because Jibby was involved in this shit, right? Now that they're all getting exposed, Jibby is throwing her ass under the bus, and they're all trying to throw everyone else under the bus. Okay. Unfortunately, many of the tapes released were to one degree or another edited by at least two parties, but it has become abundantly apparent that the female voice on the tape is encouraging Chris's behavior and taking some degree of delight in it. It seems the tape was first leaked by a third party who received them in panic, which touched off a series of competing leaks trying to present things in a different light as parties involved eventually fell into a cold panic, especially as this thread started. Eventually, the female voice on these tapes was identified conclusively as Isabella. This seemed damning enough but upon identifying her real identity, Kelly Osborne, a pseudonym was for a while assumed to be her real name, a very extensive and Kelly Osbourne, like the Osbourne family.
That's what's his face?
You are just fucking dumb if you really thought that was a real name. A very extensive, disturbing social media history has been found, including advocacy for pedophilia, incest, and a variety of other depraved situations and images. This is discussed in exhausting length during the thread, and examples will be put in the OP imminently. ILJ has written literal incest fan fiction. Curiously enough, the exact expression that Chris uses in conversation with her discussing his incest with his mother. So I guess the way that Chris is describing it matches some fan. Like, she wrote some fucking disturbing fan fiction. There's literal incest porn, and by that I mean like, go. Don't like. It exists. I'll put it like that. And for fans of fucking hentai, you know incest is all over that shit. So I'm not entirely sure that really fucking would equate to the shit with Chris Chan. But if there's actual advocacy for it happening in real life, that's different from somebody having some weirdo fucking fantasies. Again, hentai. Hentai exists, and it's really fucked with a lot of people's heads. Now, this is a statement from Bella. Ha ha! I was sick all day and just Twitter. Whoa! We did it. We broke the internet. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it exactly as she fucking spells it. Either way, it's cool because anonymous. Bless the girl who did this. Praise Tenanon, Bella's alias. I feel so sorry that she had to hear this. Guy, that's a man. He's 42 years old with a voice changer. Bless him then. I'm a king. Some people say I'm more conniving than Blue Spike, and that I'm 100% 42. Who's seething? I got famous. I'm an internet god. Isabel boasts of releasing the incest leaks. This is one of the versions of the incest leaks which broke the internet, rendering Isabel the best troll in history. It makes extremely disturbing listening, especially noting the vocal patterns of the female on the tape, which sound at the very least not surprised by the revelations, and at worst seem to suggest that there is a pattern of manipulation going on, as later evidence would emerge to suggest. Now, much longer version leaked by Bella to Chibi in a desperate attempt to control the narrative to be discussed later. So this is a 21-minute version of that phone call. The one that everybody heard was a 9-minute version, right?
How long is the full version?
No, the one that got leaked to everybody was 9 minutes, 33 seconds. This is 21 minutes long.
Okay.
Towards it more slowly.
Sorry, I'm putting the volume.
What's going on with this?
Well, they're still getting their fucking call set up. The problem is this stuff just goes, it doesn't load very fast. Is there like a...
I'm surprised you even have Kiwi Farms up right now because I'm pretty sure it's down.
It's not. They found a different provider. Oh, God damn it. Fucking Kiwi Farms. That's my fault. I should have downloaded this video to begin with. Let's just put it like this, right? The incest leak tape that we got was 9 minutes long with 30 seconds, right? There's an actual unedited video call or a conversation that is 21 minutes long. I want to listen to the entire thing. But unfortunately, Kiwi Farms is going through a lot of shit right now, so I can't get the video to load and I can't get it to download either. So there's really not much I can do.
Maybe there's a torrent of it.
Maybe.
Let me check quick.
I can't get anything to pull up, so it's unfortunate. Did Kiwi Farms go down at midnight? Maybe that's my problem.
Yeah, it's been down ever since I've been on stream. It's been down. Maybe you already had it like in your cache or something. That's why you're
the person. Maybe the person doing the rune symbols as their name says, "Hold up, I got you, Phasm, right here, bro." Where? Sorry. Are you talking to me? Because if you are, I'd love to get an actual link. Yeah, I told you don't refresh. I'm not going to refresh then. I won't refresh. The following video was released to a YouTube channel, the bulk of which has since been deleted immediately after being exposed here, which is registered to the Swedenism Kelly Osbourne, which I shall return to in a moment. It should be obvious that the female voice on the tape here is the same, in addition to another specifically identified as form Isabella, in which she interviews her father, Mike Yonke, about his long and storied career with the Navy SEALs and covert operations. Well, unfortunately, Daddy raised a little fucking psychopath.
Initially, I found it. I linked it in private chat.
You did? Okay, perfect.
I can't confirm, but it's 21 minutes. It has like 31 upvotes, only 2 downvotes, so I think it's legit.
Okay, so
is that it?
This is the call that is 21 minutes long, right?
Yeah, I believe that's what you're looking for, right?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Now, I when we got the first call, it was like 9 minutes long. This one's 21 minutes long. I'm going to put in the chat. I want you all to listen to the unedited one. We're not going to do that on stream tonight. Well, only because I really don't want to fucking listen to it again, because I've had to listen to it more than fucking once today. And
so a 21-minute call?
It's 21 minutes. Now,
yeah,
here's
but
the
you
thing.
heard the whole thing already?
Dude, it's fucking disturbing. It's just more of the same shit that fucking Chris is doing. A lot of fucking dead air. Now,
okay.
The one thing, though, is when she is talking to Chris about this shit, there's no change in her voice. There's no change in the inflection. She's giddy and she's giggling, right? If you heard somebody rape their mother, would you be sitting there fucking snickering as they tell you about it and describe it to you? Like,
well, no, but this is her whole plan, right? The whole time.
That's what it seems like, right? That's what it seems like. Unfortunately, Kiwi Farms is going through a bunch of shit, so I'm just going to have to go with what's on the page here for now. Fortunately, the images themselves are still available. Initially, accounts registered on the Kiwi Farms and elsewhere tried to make a number of claims regarding the original tapes, including that they were voice modulated from a male speaker. Multiple posters in this thread with professional audio experience confirmed this as being unlikely, and that such modulation would not lead to such results. Much confusion was caused due to the metadata existing on one of the audio files, such as the use of an audio manipulation program, but it appears this application was used for other purposes, or potentially even as deliberate red herring. So what they're saying is, and again, you'd have to trust the people on Kiwi Farms telling you the truth here, that they did go through the audio for the calls, and it is very unlikely that it was a voice modulation and that the voice does match Isabella. So that's what this video of her interviewing her father would come in, right? Now, you have to trust the people on Kiwi Farms actually did a good job of that and are not lying about this. So take that one with a massive grain of salt. A person working with audio forensics was even able to, on the condition of anonymity, run a brief analysis of these audio samples, which suggests they are the same person, and B, they have not been voice modulated. The various recordings circulating were also leaked by 2, possibly 3 individuals. At least 2 of the leaks to Google Docs and by 10th Anonymous on Kiwi Farms traced directly to ILJ. So Isabella was involved in leaking of the audio, and it's widely speculated she was the one in the phone call as well. Since picture's worth 1,000 words, here's some visual summary of how the identification of ILJ was derived from fragments on social media and elsewhere. I leaked the quote. This is mine. Chris sent me this a few days ago. She is a 19-year-old woman. CWC Sani Chu. Okay, so that would be Chris. I love human sciences. 19 female US. DM me if you want to pen pal, right? And this book club meeting in my apartment tomorrow. Really, we just want a small group of friends to check one of mine. We can have TV in the background. That's fucking sloppy. North Texas IP is confidential source. They're literally typing from inside Texas Tech right now. LMFAO, of course, these F-slurs go to tech. F-slur school for F-slur. Literally typing from inside Texas Tech University. Want a free dog. Rescuing Max, right? Take him back to the shelters if he's still a puppy. We did last night, made us set up an appointment. Yeah, take him to a shelter. So she got a dog and I guess used it for graduation and then wanted to get rid of the dog immediately. My friend who thinks Apu is adorable plays the bass and loves watching me draw and study music. So on her birthday gifts, I drew her and Apu chilling, and my friend edited a bass study soundtrack for her. Please tell her happy birthday. So
bass.
I say bass. This is the Kelly Osbourne YouTube channel, which belongs to Isabella, and they say that the audio sounds exactly like her. Chris Chan redraw. How did I do, my love? At CWC Sonichu. So Kelly Osbourne, how do I do, my love? Right? So she's flirting with fucking Chris Chan. Why do you guys think, is this the same voice as on the tapes? Yeah, it sounds exactly like her. That sounds like the girl on the call. I agree. So they're saying that it sounds like her. They're saying that they've matched the audio. You got to say whether or not you trust them, right? If I tell you that the voices match and they are different, but they're similar enough, now that I've told you that and you listen to it, you're probably going to think in your head they sound similar, right? But they say they've matched the audio. So again, take it with a grain of salt. Sorry for fucking up the first drop. Never really used Kiwi Farms to this extent. Minute unedited audio recording here while the entire phone call of 4 hours, and more importantly, isn't edited. I've tweeted it. So what, the phone call was fucking 4 hours long? Holy shit.
Jesus fuck.
This would be Izzy. I'm a lonely 4chan dweller in college for computer engineering. I'm unsuccessfully attempting to fit in with the bitchy girls I'm surrounded with. Roast me. Should have posted a lot on Reddit. Oh, wow. I'd watch. I have a thing for women with no future. This is fun. Okay, so a lot of that is just saying how they link the Kelly Osbourne account to being Isabella by going through statements by Kelly Osbourne, matching up with photos that she's posted of the dog that's in the photos of Isabella. This whole thing, just to be clear, is about proving that the Kelly Osbourne account belongs to Isabella and that the Kelly Osbourne audio matches the phone call audio, right? So it links to a few things to get to Isabella being the one running the account. I don't really believe that's within question, though, right? I don't believe that's within question, right? It seems pretty clear that the person doing this shit on that phone call was fucking this Isabella girl, right?
Yeah.
Crow, she sounds like she is simping for Chris. LMFA. Well,
to get close to him, right?
This has happened with Chris multiple times, right? People will pretend to be this girl that's into Chris, and it's literally a group of dudes wanting to fuck with him, right? In this circumstance, it literally was a girl, right, who was using her actual fucking photos, right? Probably because that would make it more believable to Chris Chan, right?
Yeah, you could do like FaceTime calls with them too and shit, so he doesn't get suspicious.
In brief, efforts to locate the female voice on the incest tape began in earnest on Friday evening, July 30th, and the first version's thread appeared at about 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, 8/1. Initially, the connections to the name Isabella were not made by the name Kelly Osbourne, was released due to its use in Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube profiles, which were connected with accounts leaking content on Kiwi Farms. I need some alcohol.
You can't do this over, huh?
Yep.
It's a good choice.
Mm-hmm. All right, sorry. YouTube Pros, which connected the accounts leaking contents on Kiwi Farms. These accounts were also linked with pictures shown above with dog and at Rubik's Cube's convention, although initially the full identification of Isabella was not made. Much later, however, we received the first image in this post with Chris positively identifying this person as ILJ. Yeah, so again, the other thing is Chris had a photo of her saying that was the girl that was flirting with him. Now, anyone could have done that photo, but at the same time, everything seems to link right back to this Isabel girl. X Lopez 1998 XX became a member. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. Sen, why are you going off in my fucking chat? What is wrong with you? Say something.
What's he doing? What? He's just talking in chat?
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. The response was aggressive and immediate and can be found in the first 20 or so pages of this thread, as well as in this thread, where a user called Anonymous purports to leak additional information about the calls issued to initial post by Tenanon, the original incest tape leaker. This user and others engaged in an aggressive campaign to discredit the Kelly leaks and to muddle the situation with accusations against, among others, persons named Fiona and Luis, both here and on multiple image boards. The users typically used juvenile typing expressions and were unwilling to engage in serious discussion. Further events led to the identification of at least 2 individuals who were involved in this attempt at damage control. The same Kelly Osbourne and one Luis Hers, both students at Texas Tech in Lubbock, Texas. This began an aggressive multi-platform attempt to disseminate disinformation and muddy the waters with regards to the identities of the individuals involved. So this would be Luis, right? Now, Luis is at the same school as her and has been helping her with this fucking Chris Chan shit, right? And then went to help her try to discredit people when they started saying, I think that this Kelly person is the one on the call, right? Then they found out the Kelly person is Isabella, right? This shit is fucking twisted. All right, so where are we now? Isabella, background and family. I don't really care so much about her father, right?
What's her father done?
Sorry. Let's see here.
I get drunk. What did her father do though? Like why?
Her father was a Navy SEAL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think that really matters to the story because there's nothing really there yet. He very much is not and is the real thing. What this implies for the future black bagging of the Kiwi farms is as of yet unclear. So essentially, he was a Navy SEAL, but he wasn't like this insane fucking murder, fucking Captain America type of shit going on. I personally don't think it really matters to the story, though. Now, this is
so like she was embellishing her dad's accomplishments or something to make her some badass or some shit.
That's what it sounds like. That's literally what it sounds like. But again, this is Athena D. Petit, divorced from Mike, Harvard grad and airline pilot. The second fact becomes important as Isabella mentioned to Chris at some point during a conversation about the Everfree PonyCon, that she's able to source free tickets from a family member, which is certainly a possible if Athena Petit, an American Airlines 77 pilot, is indeed her mother. So that's just saying that more things being said in the conversation could further link it to Isabella, but I don't think that any of that really matters because I think it's pretty clear that Isabella was the one involved in this, right? Now, unfortunately from here, I don't know if I can really get through anything else, right? We do have some videos that I do want to watch because there's really not much more I can get through. But this is the sort of shit that Kelly was posting, right? That would be a little girl being raped by a pedo bear. So,
okay. What the fuck?
Saying this thread has 729 pages, but I can't get through to any of them. Right, so this was the most recent video by the Commie Dick Girl account. Let's get into this shit.
I'm gonna need to hit a fucking bull. I'll be right back.
Do your thing.
This is cock too. True. You know, because instead of Fiona fucking hurt. Because it seems like that's what she wanted, right? She wanted Fiona. She was jealous, right? So she didn't get fucked by Fiona. And she didn't get fucked Christine either. I mean, Christine fucking cuts both of them. It's an endless cycle of cucking. Oh my god. The thing that is really fucked up about ILJ is she used all these people like pawns. Mm-hmm. It's disgusting. It's irreprehensible and it's very disturbing. So,
actually, let me do this first, right? These are videos that she's uploaded back to back talking about ILJ, right? Let's go through the first one.
Is the worst person on the internet. This is a special announcement. I've decided that I'm going to continue to talk about this issue and release information as it comes because I don't believe that a lot of trans people are going to get this deep into this story. I believe there's a lot of people who want to spread misinformation about the story, and I want to make sure that the truth is protected so that we can make decisions based on that. Isabella Loretta Jenke, also known as ILJ, is believed to be the person on the other side of the phone with Christine Chandler who dragged the confession of raping her own mother out of her. Now, obviously, if you've listened to the recording, that is just a portion of a recording, the person on the other side of the phone raised a lot of red flags. And
what does ILJ mean? That's the initials for her name. Okay? That's the initials for her name. Now, look, everything that we can tell right now, just to be clear, based on the little bit we could get through on the Kiwi Farms thread, because unfortunately the Farms is down right now, is that this girl is 100% the person involved with this shit with Chris Chan. We also know that based on the messages between Chris Chan and the Twitter tweets at Chris Chan, is that this has been going on for roughly about a year, right? Her communication with Chris Chan, at least. We also know that based on text messages that Chris Chan himself was saying, is that I did what you told me to do, and then goes on to describe the rape of his mother, right? We also can say that when we watch the video, right, of Chris Chan admitting to all this stuff, the person doing the interview at no point has any sort of visceral reaction to Chris Chan admitting to raping his mother. Likely, they were already very well aware of that, right? And look, honestly, if someone's describing raping their mother, you're probably not going to sit there fucking giggling as they're telling you, right? But Isabella thought that was fucking hilarious, right? Watch her laugh as Chris is explaining raping his mother, right? I just like, watch that 21-minute video and you tell me that she does not seem to be somewhat giddy at about what is going on. She also was tweeting Discord DM messaging people, talking about how she was going to be internet famous for this, right? A woman has been raped, okay? A woman has been raped, and this girl is more entrenched in the idea that this is going to make her fucking famous. That's kind of important information, right? When we talk about what sort of involvement this girl had in all of this shit. Who the fuck is this lady? She's another member on Kiwi Farms. I guess she used to be someone that they made fun of. Since then, they seem to think that she's fucking great. But she's done 3 videos talking about Isabella, which is why we're going to watch the first one she uploaded, right?
Garnered the interest of a lot of people on the internet. So when the leak was investigated and people tried to track a source, it brought them back to this Texas Tech student who has parents who are closely affiliated with the government. Mother is a service agent, and this person has a pretty dirty digital footprint, including drawings depicting rape, pedophilia, violence. This person has written about pedophilia and hinted at violence towards animals. She seemed to have an interest in incest, and she fetishized Christine. And there was an obsession going on with a friend of hers named Fiona and herself. And they were obsessed with Christine. And she's pretty much told on herself that she was manipulating Christine. Now, how? This is not figured out yet, because she is not being cooperative. Actually, instead, she has been trolling the thread, ongoing, using sock puppet accounts, all of these white knights, all of these people who are just making her look more suspicious and possibly going to get doxxed themselves, and are making it look like they are covering something really big up. Ton of internet users who have Christine Chan is gone. She was one of the main reasons they looked at that website. They were following her, and now she's gone. So now they have nothing better to do than to dox these individuals. And people are very interested in knowing more about this person who seems to be some kind of manipulator. A very disturbed person, very young, becoming a more problematic person. Despite this.
Now, again, this other girl that's involved in this shit, I don't know if that is the autistic girl that that was being referred to, because apparently in one of their attempts to kind of hide their involvement in what was going on and remain anonymous, was they started to blame another individual who is an autistic girl, which led to that autistic girl having a breakdown. Now,
so it's just a patsy, like a fall guy.
Basically, that is what is being claimed on Kiwi Farms. I don't know if that is the same girl that's being referred to over here, the Fiona chick, right? But we need to get through more of it and try to figure that out, right?
Yeah.
More of the information was posted in the other page on Kiwi Farms, and unfortunately the website is down. I can't do anything about that. So these videos are probably the only other way to source this stuff, but I wish we could go through the rest of the thread. There's a lot of shit that's involved in this. It's a lot more screenshots that back up what is being claimed on Kiwi Farms.
Who's this person? This is another Kiwi farmer?
This is another Kiwi person. That was originally someone that they used to make fun of, right? Now they're like, we're all buddies, so.
I see.
Yeah, pretty much.
Person thinking they are some kind of mastermind and that they could fool the whole internet and troll everybody and get away with doing this little leak and breaking the internet as she bragged. It didn't matter, because people are going to retrace and find out the truth about things. So all of her trolling plans have seemed to start to fall apart, and she's panicking, and she got a lot of her friends, some of them are other students at Texas Tech, involved. She had a number of white knights, and a number of them are from 4chan, and they're freaking out. They're panicking because they're going to get caught. So she tried to throw her friend Fiona under the bus, and she tried to derail the thread. Her goofy white knights tried to derail the thread, and it got so out of control that they've had to lock the thread up so that they can sift through the information and update the OP. And so now we're waiting for...
So when I was talking about earlier, these individuals tried to get the thread taken down. They started to spam the thread with a bunch of shit that wasn't matching up with what everybody else was saying in there, right? A bunch of them started to do it. They just kept posting repeatedly. And when people would question the things that they were saying or presenting on the thread, they would just start getting into these childish little insult wars, right? Which led to them locking the thread until they could start going through the things actually being said and try to figure out what was real and what was being faked. Now, while they were doing this, they then realized that the individuals who were spamming the thread were one of them was fucking this Isabella girl, right? The one that was being accused in said thread, right? So while I won't say things like being silent indicate any level of guilt, if you're actively going through where people are compiling evidence and you're intentionally uploading shit that is false, provably fucking false, I would say that speaks more to your character. And if you're trying to hide something, I have to wonder what exactly you're trying to fucking hide and why. Like, I think that's kind of important. But you know, this is gonna be a fucking weird one.
It's already fucking weird.
A large number of people on Kiwi Farms to carefully rebuild the OP so that it is factual and informative, rather than being derailed by an intentional misinformation campaign, which we believe there is one mastermind behind this, which is this very manipulative little girl. This very manipulative little girl who seems to have had bigger plans, but we don't know what those are yet. And there's stuff that's going to be coming out. The thing is that this isn't going to work like high school gossip. This is stuff that people want to get the facts right. The truth will be known. ILJ describes herself as the ultimate troll, and her friends as the best trolls in history. She depicts.
Well, I have to correct this lovely trans individual, right? She did not say that they were the best trolls in history. She said they were the best trolls on history. That's clearly fucking different. And I would respect in this 20-minute video if we could have some goddamn accuracy on these statements. Oh fuck. Okay, let's keep playing through it.
Horrible things in her drawings, and obviously had a very depraved interest in manipulating and causing suffering to Christine and to her friend who had a crush on Christine. And even though her friend had some questionable interest in Christine, it seems like her friend is rather innocent, and in fact, it's suspicious the way that she tried to blame Fiona so many times in the thread.
Okay, so Fiona would then be that autistic girl. So
Crow is vaping every 5 seconds.
Yeah, I need alcohol and I need fucking nicotine right now.
Well, someone asked.
Okay. All right, friendly. I could go back to doing the hookah, but that was much noisier. Anyways. So this Fiona girl, right? The one that the thread said they tried to blame, right, is autistic. And they tried to blame that autistic girl and claim she was the mastermind behind everything, right? According to this YouTuber, which again, I wish I had access to the fucking Kiwi farms where they actually showed the evidence behind this. So again, I really do apologize. But unfortunately, I can't do anything about Kiwi farms going down. What I saw in that thread was individuals coming in and claiming Fiona was the one who had set everything up, right? Fiona was the one who had been trolling Chris Chan and convincing him to go rape his mother, right? Fiona seems to have not really known much about what was going on, right? Didn't really seem to understand what they were doing to Chris and actually liked Chris, right? Which, again, there's many fucking reasons not to like Chris, right? But what I mean is, it doesn't seem like she was in any way involved in this malicious fucking behavior going on, right? Get GB in on this. He seemed to have access. Well, the thing is, I don't know how much you can actually trust GB, because GB originally was claiming Bella was not the person on the fucking video, and then later turned around and threw her under the bus, right? I don't necessarily feel like I should be listening to someone like that when they have a history of being dishonest, right? And only coming forward with the truth when, you know, they're about to get hit by said bus. But if they had access to the shit being said in that thread, yeah, sure. But I'd rather just go through that fucking thread, and maybe we have to wait till Monday to go through it.
I'll get back to that. She tried to mastermind the leak and the outcomes and used them and used her friend as a scapegoat, and had a number of sock accounts and a few White Knight Zoomer dudes defending and trying to deflect from finding her out. I mentioned the supposed journalist Gibi in my last video, who was called out in the thread for doxing Fiona. In his video, he also...
God damn.
What is this?
So Gibi was one of the people trying to blame this Fiona girl along with Bella, right? And apparently Gibi doxed the autistic girl so they could get people to go after her and claim she was the mastermind for everything and leave them alone, right? So Spooky the Chad versus Gibi the Virgin. Spooky the Chad gains trust of leakers, fully verified sources, true and honest Christorian, regularly updates OP, right? So Spooky, I think, is the one that actually put the thread together. Gibi the Virgin makes F-slur YouTube videos, doxed a victim, claims to have receipts but won't show them. Relentless clout chaser. See, that's why I said, like, I don't think having Gibi on really does anything, because Gibi was, like, lying to protect Bella and all this shit, right? So that's not going to fucking happen. I would not trust this fucking individual. If they came on the show, right, and they said, yeah, she was involved in everything, that girl's psychotic, I'd be like, okay, so what was your fucking involvement, bitch? Right? Like, he seems to be one of the individuals helping fucking this psycho bitch do all this shit, right?
Yeah. Well, based on
had
this, at least.
screenshots of messages that he refused to share, saying that they were from a friend. Wouldn't say who that friend was, said they didn't know Isabella. And I honestly suspect that DB is protecting Isabella. But I can't prove that. But obviously, he was hiding something, and it seemed like the thread didn't believe that he was just protecting some made-up friend who doesn't exist. And this was just one of the White Knights. There was another named Louise, who's just a frog meme lord, who was just distractionary and helped to derail the thread. And it seemed like there was this organized effort to thwart the evil Kiwis, throw them off, when they were trying to find out more information on this very nefarious seeming plot from people who don't seem to have a lot of ethics. Scared, reactionary Zoomers acting very suspicious because they got caught. And it makes people believe that there's more going on here. We will be waiting for the Kiwi Farms OP to be updated, and we'll be going off of information on there that is vetted and reliable, and this way we can make sure that the Zoomer gay op fails marvelously. People want to know. Obviously, this person's hiding something. This ILJ, okay, played some role in getting this confession out of Christine. Is not just some innocent whistleblower. This is a person who's obviously very deranged and makes some very self-incriminating statements while dragging out that confession. Why did she keep saying that she would be there during the incest? Why did she say something about dancing and she could dance too? Is she portraying?
Yeah, like I thought that shit was weird. That was in the 9-minute leak.
So that's kind of what I'm talking about, right? Whoever was actually in that phone call, right? It's pretty clear that they were working with Chris Chan in the sense that they were giving him instructions on how he could go about this deranged act, right? It's in the 9-minute call. There is more stated in the 21-minute call though, right? But if this girl, right? If this girl was instructing Chris and encouraging that behavior, knowing full well he intended to rape his mother, I think it is fucking disturbing that she would instead continue to document and record and not attempt in any way, shape, or form to put a stop to it, right? Because again, she's clearly got an account on Kiwi Farms. Josh Moon was clearly trying to help Chris Chan. Had he been notified what was going on, I'm sure Josh would have fucking done something about it, right? These individuals, that wasn't the fucking point. They thought it would be fucking hilarious to get Chris to rape his mother. And then they would be the best trolls in all of fucking history. Somebody got raped, though, right? And these individuals need to be fucking held accountable, given what I've seen so far. I'm going to reach out to the YouTuber running this channel. I'll see if there's any way to. I'll leave them a comment, ask them to hit me up on Twitter or something, and ask them if they are willing to come on Monday, because they're keeping up to date with everything going on. And I don't know if Kiwi Farms is down for good, but we'll figure it out.
Bringing her own fantasy in this. There's a lot of really suspicious things to just that partial leak of the phone call that obviously they're hiding other parts of the conversation and people want to hear it, but they are protecting it. They are derailing the docs thread and they are creating a lot of distractions. And I don't think that they want the truth to get out about what really happened. That might be why they relied on a grifting journalist, fake journalist, to try really hard to blame her friend and then tried really hard to convince everybody that Bella, who she was figured out to be, is not the same person as ILJ. It just didn't make a lot of sense. She continually tries to discredit her friend for leaking the conversation when it doesn't seem like her.
Okay, Louis, you keep saying you have no idea what's going on. So you know who Chris Chan is. Chris recently raped his mother, right? The audio leaks were a little bit suspect in the sense that certain things were said on the audio leaks by the person interviewing Chris, as well as them giggling and laughing the entire time, right? Which made it seem like they didn't seem to really care about the fact that Chris was revealing raping his mother. There were text messages with Chris, another individual, which we believe deleted their side of the messages, so you couldn't really see what they were saying. And Chris was talking to them and saying, I did what you told me to do, and then described raping his mother, right? The individual has been outed as being this girl known as Isabella. They've matched her voice with other videos that she's uploaded to YouTube. And when this was coming out on Kiwi Farms, Isabella, this other guy named Gibby, and another individual on Kiwi Farms were spamming the thread exposing her and trying to put the blame at the feet of somebody else who doesn't seem to really have known what was going on, named Fiona, who was an autistic girl and has since had a breakdown because they believed that everybody thought that they had done this. And meanwhile, Isabella is the mastermind behind the entire rape of Chris Chan's mother. That's what's going on. Now, we went through some of the things on Kiwi Farms. Unfortunately, the top portion really only shows you that Isabella was in contact with Chris Chan for roughly about a year, right? It also shows that Isabella is indeed the person Chris Chan was talking to, because Chris believed that that Isabella and him were bestest fucking friends, and even had photos of Isabella, right? Which he revealed. Who was recording it, and was it a phone call online? John was telling me a little bit about it, but this is all new stuff, so I'm like, huh? There's no players and new revelations. Isabella was the one recording it. It seems like it was a phone call. She called it an interview, but I mean, it doesn't.
What the fuck? It's not an interview.
It's definitely not. It's a conversation they had with Chris that they were recording, we believe, without ever actually notifying Chris of what was going on. But Isabella is someone who wants to be the greatest fucking troll in all of quote-unquote Christery, right? She wants everybody to know that she got the biggest troll off on Chris by convincing Chris to rape his mother. Now, the problem with that is, first off, Chris is responsible for his own actions, right? But if she not only knew what Chris was going to do, but encouraged the behavior and instructed him on what to be fucking doing, then I think we really fucking need to have this bitch arrested, and they can fucking investigate her with all the good stuff, all the fucking good stuff. But Chris Chan is not suddenly innocent because other bad people are involved. All it means is we need to get everybody on this fucking hook and drag them into fucking court. The full phone call link. Okay. Oh, thanks for sharing that, Latchkey. Yeah. Whatever happened to Cole Chandler? I don't know. Sorry.
What?
I don't know who Cole Chandler is.
Her friend was doing anything wrong, but it was actually hurt. There's a debate about if this exonerates her friend, but I think that we can leave her friend alone. People want to know.
Okay, so she didn't even exactly what she wanted from Chris. Remember, she allegedly wanted him to game end. Yeah. While this was going on, they also tried to convince Chris to give them money from his mother's account, which is set up so that, you know, they can pay for her treatments and everything. But they wanted Chris to go in, give them the money from the account, and then wanted Chris to, you know, kill himself, right? Which, honestly, it seems like that's kind of what they were doing with this Fiona girl, because they caused Fiona to have a total breakdown. And there are rumors, which I didn't see anything in the thread that substantiated this one, but just so you know, there are rumors that she caused the suicide of another individual at her college campus. So, random dude, she won't.
It's always good.
Yeah, she won't be the greatest, most hated for sure, though. Well, yeah, I don't think that they understood that this was not going to be something that everybody thought was fucking hilarious, right? There are a bunch of dumb fucking kids in college. Nobody thinks it's funny to get someone to rape their mentally deficient mother, you fucking gross little fucking sickos. You heard about that chick that talked her boyfriend into killing himself who was convicted, right? No, I fucking haven't heard that. That sounds fucking nuts. That sounds fucking nuts.
Why she was having the conversation with Christine? What brought on that conversation? What got to that point? What brought them up to that point? And we want those screenshots. These things that ILJ is refusing to give to us, is refusing to give to the kiwi farmers. So they've raised a lot of suspicions. And a lot of people are very skeptical of what they have to say. And I think that because this is going to affect the trans community so much, that ILJ owes us some fucking explanations. Because we're the ones who are going to deal with all of the mom fucking jokes for years and years and years until people kill themselves. So how about you do everybody a favor, ILJ? Stop playing fucking games. Because the kiwi farmers are smart. Autistic is fucking going to find your ass and expose every dirty, dark secret of yours unless you come clean and just admit things. Reveal your text logs. Admit what kind of conversations led up to that and what was your motive. Obviously, you are not just part of the CWC cult. You had your own ambitions. And you were willing to throw a lot of people under the bus for that. So I want to know. Add me to the list of people very interested to know more about Isabella Loretta Jenke.
Okay, so apparently, and this is something Jibby claimed too, right? Jibby and them both said that they have evidence that proves that somebody else was responsible and that they've given it over to police and they can't show anybody. But remember, they were also using alt accounts to go spam the Kiwi Farms thread to, and we're posting fake things in that thread to confuse people. So clearly they're okay showing people things that would make them look innocent, right? Even if it's fucking fake. So I personally don't believe these individuals went to the fucking police. I think that they would stay as far away from a fucking uniformed officer as humanly fucking possible. Well, they are not going to go to the fucking cops if they are, if they would have to incriminate themselves, right? But there seems to be a lot of shit going on with this Isabella person. What I want you all to do, right? Here, give me 1 second. I'm going to post a link to this person's channel. I suggest going there, subscribing to them, because I think they're going to have more videos coming out. I'm going to leave a comment on the most recent video. I'm going to ask them if they're willing to provide me with any more fucking context or information until we know what's going on with Kiwi Farms. But we can now confirm the identity of the person who was actually involved in the phone call. We know this person has some weird fucking fetishes. We know this person tried to throw somebody else under the bus to take the blame for the shit that she was doing. And we know that she's been working on Chris Chan for roughly about a year, right? Chris Chan's mother gets raped. She's quote unquote finding this out through her fucking interview and is giggling and laughing as Chris Chan is describing it, right? This woman clearly doesn't fucking care about the rape happening, right? She seems to care far more about the idea that this can make her fucking famous. This can make her and her friends fucking famous, right? Everybody's going to worship them because they're the ultimate trolls. Meanwhile, in reality, they are some of the most psychotic, brain-damaged individuals you'll probably ever see on any fucking platform, right? And well, I can understand saying that, well, if Chris can be manipulated, then is he really? He knows right from fucking wrong, right? If he was encouraged to do this, I don't think that means you get fucking Chris Chan off the fucking hook and you go after these fucking degenerates. I think they all need to fucking facing a serious fucking penalty for this type of bullshit, right? The other stuff, the animal abuse, yada yada. I didn't really go through much of the thread to find that. I was mostly curious about what was going on with that group and why they were in communication with Chris in the first place. But knowing that they were working this guy for about a year before all this stuff happened, and how proud Chris was to explain about, raping his mother and shit, I really don't think that they were fucking somehow unaware up until this point what was going on, right? That seems fucking absurd to me. But guys, we've been going on for about like 2.5 hours, and I'm still trying to do things for Friday streams. I want to pause it here. We'll follow up more on this on Monday. Hopefully Kiwi Farms thread is back up and get access to some of the screenshots that I really need. But I'm also going to reach out to this YouTuber who's a Kiwi Farms person to see what she can actually provide. Now, she's got 2 other more recent videos, right? ILJ bombshell update, right?
I really like outside all the time.
I don't know.
They like send it back.
What's up? How's it going, guys? I've been watching. I've been listening. Crow, you've been doing a good.
Huh?
I like it. You've been doing a good job. You explained it to Louis very well, concise.
Right. Well, I'm going to reach out to this.
Approval.
I'm going to reach out to this person, ask her if she's either willing to provide me with anything or she's willing to come on Monday night. But we're going to go through more of this on Monday. It seems to me, right, that a group of trolls who are currently in the process of trying to cover up their fucking tracks knew what was going on between Chris and his mother, actively allowed it to continue without ever stepping in or contacting any authorities, and seemed to be quite excited at the idea that Chris Chan was raping his mother when they supposedly had found out about it for the first time. Either make him fucking degenerate psychopaths, or, they knew this was going on all along, and they thought it was hilarious that they could use this audio to fuck with Chris. So, why would you be recording a random conversation with this guy if you're really friends? Yeah. A lot of questions going on right now. I don't really have an answer for it.
Bro, you said you think Kiwi Farms might be down like forever. Did you say that?
No, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I know they have some issues where their host is kicking them out, and they've been trying to find a new host. So,
yeah, I think they'll be fine though, because
I think they will be too. I'm hoping that it's up tomorrow and I can start compiling shit from that thread, because this is gonna need a part 2. Like, this is literally gonna need a part 2.
Yeah, it should be up tomorrow. If not, maybe you can find a mirror or something, or someone probably already did a video. I've seen some small channels covering this. They only have 63 views, but they were going over the thread. So worst comes to worst, you can probably just see what they were looking at.
Yeah. Okay. I can do that too. Well, I want to reach out to this YouTuber only because they seem to be really on this Isabella girl's ass, and I think it's pretty important that we figure out exactly what they fucking have. But anyways, guys, that's it for the stream tonight. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Sen, thank you for only being here at the very end. And Steve, as always, you are awesome. We'll be back. We are going to be back here on Monday, and I will do my best to compile the shit that was on that thread. Someone said that Kiwi Farm is going through an active police investigation right now, that's why the site is down. So
maybe. Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm going to reach out to the other YouTubers who are helping compile the information in that thread and try to get the stuff from them. If not, like you said, I know that other channels that, are more associated with Kiwi Farms, they went through that thread already and they showed the shit in their videos. Worst case scenario, we'll have to watch one of their videos to go through the shit that they post with it. But as disgusting and disturbing as I find Chris Chan, and I want to make this clear, I do not want to see Chris Chan let off the fucking hook. That guy knows right from fucking wrong, right? Or else he would have stolen money and run to go hotel to hide from the police, okay? I just want everybody who allowed that shit to happen to face some fucking consequence. I want anybody who knew he was going to fucking do it, encourage that fucking behavior, to be put on a fucking rope with him. Okay? I don't want anybody getting away with this shit. And the fact that when this stuff was coming out on fucking Kiwi Farms, this little degenerate cunt, who's clearly the fucking person in the fucking video, went fucking out and blamed a fucking autistic girl for doing all this shit, right? That's how fucking psychotic they are. They know their fucking goose is cooked, so they're sitting there blaming some autistic girl and cause the autistic girl to have a fucking breakdown.
Yeah,
I want them
crazy.
all to fucking pay. I want them all to fucking pay. Okay? And if they knew that this abuse was fucking ongoing, which I'm just gonna say, if they were in constant communication with fucking Chris Chan, and Chris was openly fucking telling this bitch, come on. Fucking come on. There's no way that I'm gonna believe that this girl had no fucking inkling of what was going on. She literally threw somebody else under the bus and said they were the ones setting it all up. She needs to fucking pay. She needs to fucking pay. If Chris Chan goes to fucking prison, that bitch better be going in there with him. God fucking damn it. That is fucking insane. I don't want to see Chris Chan let off the fucking hook. I just want everybody who allowed this shit to happen, who knew this shit was going on, who encouraged the fucking behavior, right? And again, there's a fucking text message that Chris Chan sent to this girl saying, I did what you told me. What the fuck did she tell him to do? Because after he says that, he describes raping his fucking mother.
Yeah, it's sus.
I want them fucking all. I want them fucking all to pay. Anyways, guys, that's it for the stream. We'll be back. I see you in here. I'm glad you agree with that one, but we're out for tonight. We're going to do a part 2 on Monday. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen over the weekend, and it's going to give me time to actually get the shit I need.
Did you think when you woke up that day that you found out all this shit happened, that it was just going to be
look, honestly, here's the thing, right? Chris Chan's story just appeared on Fox News, right? I don't like Fox News very much, right? But Tucker Carlson is their most popular show, and Fox does beat out all these other mainstream outlets. So all the fucking boomers in the world just heard who fucking Chris Chan is, right? And you know that there's going to be a response because if someone on the right says something, someone on the left has to fucking oppose it. So you're going to see a response to fucking Tucker Carlson's fucking clip talking about Chris Chan and, you know, accusing him of misgendering, transphobia, all the fucking shit, right? You're going to have that. I think it is fucking hilarious, right? That we're in 2021 and Chris Chan potentially, right? Two fucking potential things here. One is going to turn into some sort of culture war battle between the right and the fucking left over trans people. And the only people that are going to fucking suffer from it are literally going to be the trans community because they're going to be associated with a fucking mother rapist. And part 2 is that because the Virginia statute, right, which is based on the charge that they have filed against Chris Chan, is incest, and in the Virginia statute, they literally do not recognize a mother and a daughter relationship as actually falling under that incest statute, right? So if they try to charge him as a male, incest applies. But if he argues, if his attorney is actually capable of arguing in court, Your Honor, my client is a woman, right? Their gender identity is what is important, not their biological sex. That makes her the daughter of this individual, meaning incest did not happen, right? Which would only lead to that being appealed. It's fucking hilarious to me that you could see a major fucking court case, right? You see a major fucking court case revolving Chris Chan, while at the same time, Chris Chan could become a fucking culture war battle in 2021. Nobody, fucking nobody could have foreseen any of that shit happening with Chris Chan. When they heard about how he literally jerked off into a bottle of fucking Fanta and drank it.
I heard somewhere today that he jacks off onto his mom's eggs when he's making her breakfast. I don't know if that's like...
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, well, we know
it could
now.
still be considered rape. I would think that it is rape, right? I really would say it is rape. But what I'm saying is he's not being charged for rape. He's being charged for incest. So
yeah,
that's a
why
big
not rape
problem.
as well?
I don't know. I have no idea why not rape. Okay, I don't know if it's a Virginia thing. I don't know if it's the law in Virginia that's preventing it. But again, if let's say he gets tried, he gets convicted as a male, right? And the lawyer fucking appeals that decision and says, hey, my client's a woman. And they go, oh, well, then he can't have committed incest because that doesn't fall under that fucking statute. And then they appeal it, and they appeal it, and they appeal it, and they appeal it. Like it could literally. I want you to take this all, just me speculate on what could have happened in the future, right? Because I speculated this was going to be a fucking issue if it fucking appears on fucking Fox News, and that's on fucking Tucker Carlson tonight, sir, or last night, I guess. That's a problem. That's a big problem. And if what I predicted around that fucking event coming true happens, it's a fucking major problem. But you could literally see like an actual court battle over Chris Chan, while at the same time there's culture war going on over fucking Chris Chan.
It'll be fine.
Okay,
we'll get through it. We'll get through it.
Ricada Law showed the Virginia incest statute was updated in 2022 to include a case like Chris's to be charged. Thank fucking God. Oh my God. Thank fucking God. Okay, perfect. So we don't have to worry about any sort of fucking court battle. All right, that much is good. You still will have a culture fucking battle because at the end of the day, people on the right and people with common sense are going to want fucking Chris Chan to go to a fucking male prison because he's a fucking rapist. We've already seen Stephen A. Sarch, internet culture reporter of Insider, one of the most reputable fucking outlets, right? Who has done things like, I don't know, the fucking Onision documentary where they used victim stories that they said they weren't going to fucking use. Yeah, remember that shit? Stephen A. Sarch has already written an article saying how Chris Chan is being sent to a male prison even though they are a trans woman. Right? It's already started. It's already fucking started. Stephen A. Sarch, digital media outlets defending fucking Chris Chan's gender identity, and fucking Tucker Carlson. There you go. It's gonna be fucking nuts. It's gonna be fucking nuts. What's this? Hold on. What is this
song you're gonna play us out with?
No, hold on. I gotta read
what
something.
What are you looking at?
He's checking his DMs.
Oh, okay. Someone's saying that whoever fucking was telling me about like a potential investigation on kiwi farms or whatever, they're saying that's just a rumor that they've heard. I've heard that their issue is the server was kicking them out, right? And that Kiwi Farms was looking for a different server to host them. Or something of that nature. I'm not entirely sure what the fuck's going on with Kiwi Farms, but I heard that someone was trying to shut them down by getting them kicked off their current host, and that they were scrambling to find a new host. I don't fucking know. I have no fucking clue. But there's a bunch of rumors going on with what's going on with Kiwi Farms. I'm going to do my best to reach out to these other YouTubers that have the evidence, right? That we're helping to compile the shit into that thread, and try to get as much as I can from them. And potentially I'll see if any of them are willing to come in on Monday, because I want to keep going through this stuff. Why are people telling me check my fucking DMs? Stop it.
Yeah, stop being needy.
Stop telling me to do things. I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. That's it for the stream. Because you kept me here reading fucking DMs, we're not playing an outro song tonight.
No outro song.
No okay, we'll play an outro song tonight.
God fucking damn it.
What do you mean, God fucking damn it? I decide what we fucking do on here.
Play King of the Hill.
What?
Play King of the Hill song for the outro.
I can't fucking do that. Shut up.
Why not?
Well, why can't I play copyrighted music on my channel? I don't know,
Yeah, because you can cut it out after. And
I don't want to fucking do that, Steve.
YouTube makes it easy for you.
Italo said, still waiting for my chicken nuggets. Guys, I have a beautiful wife. I want to go hang out with her and watch a movie, but my fucking God, I swear, I really hope she hated Suicide Squad 2016. I'm still fucking concerned.
That movie was pretty bad.
That movie was fucking awful. And her fucking coworker is like, well, if you like the current Suicide, you're gonna love the 2016 version. I was like, how? How did that fucking happen? How'd you watch the new one and then say, yeah, the first one was fucking great too? What the fuck? God damn it. God damn. It's a fucking Hot Topic commercial. All right. There we go. Everyone's favorite song. Let's go.
Oh, great.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Sen.
No.
My name is Is this the song we always listen to?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's a classic.
Oh my god. I really need to make this fucking money. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I'm done. Why am I poisoning? What? Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic?
Chris is faggot. Chris is fat. Chris is loser. Chris is loser. Chris is faggot. Chris is fat. Chris is loser. Chris is loser.
I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
Origami.
Oh, damn it.
Wow.
Real talk, why? Anybody that says they have Apple Art. Anybody that says they have Apple Art. We made $1 and lost 1 subscriber. So you guys earn 3 minutes of commercials. I don't spill my fingers. I touch my face. Did something that's a twitch. Did something that's a twitch. Got no bitch in my blood. 0 bitch in my blood. Honestly, straight live at people's faces. I don't spill my fingers, right? That was my depression. I need that money. Pay my bills, electric bill, the internet bill. That was my depression. I need that money. Pay my bills, electric bill, the internet bill. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Like, why are you doing this to me? I just can't do it. Why am I toxic? It was like a why am I toxic? It was like a
Bella's a faggot. Bella's fat. Bella's a loser. Bella's a loser. Bella's a faggot. Bella's fat. Bella's a loser. Bella's a loser.